Friday night and dressed to kill. Down at Maloney's Bar and Grill. Drink will flow and the blood will spill. The boys wanna fight, you better let 'em. The Duke box in the corner, playing out my favourite songs. The nights are getting longer, it won't be long. Won't be long till summer comes. Now myself and the stream boys are here again. Maloney on a Friday night. Maloney on a Friday night. Maloney's Digest on a Friday night. 12 o'clock CET. That's right, baby. Oh, we got a couple of people in the. People are caught on. People are caught on now to the fact that I do them most weekends on the Friday night. Oh, ho, 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 ho. How are you doing, everybody? Who have we got in the chat so far? Ben McDonough, Cancer's Attitude, Bad Meme, Bobby Firmino 9, Paj Mahaj, Jamie Leach, Carl Straightberger. They filed languidly and slowly into the chat. The auditorium was vast and wide. Kevin Murphy joined. There was a link to the chat that Dr. David would also join. People gathered to listen to the ginger bard reciting nonsense from his cheese box. It was going to be a good night. The first can of the evening has been cracked, consummating the end of a week. Another weekend is upon us. It's up to you guys what you want to do with your time over the weekend. Do you know what I mean? Stateside is probably joining us in 15 minutes. So hang on to your hats because it's going to get gnarly. Oh, oh. CM Fox, KCUD, KCUD, go. Live stream tonight with Graham Russell. Shawash of it. Shawash of it. Kevin E. Murphy, good to see you. Good to see you. Thirsting for pinting. Well, Bobby, mate, here's what I'd do if I were you. If you got anything in the fridge, David Lynchian crack, just go and do this. Too late, baby, now it's too late. But I really need to drink this. I'm getting old and the cans are small, like David Mitchell in Peep Show. That's right, boy, that's right. Liam Murphy, Emmy Martinez, class. Danny O'Neill, good to see you, lad. Ha ha ha, right job, says Bobby Firmino. Hi. Shawneen is in. Geez, tonight, lads, it's an all-star cast of ringers here in the chat. Absolute fucking strong legends, strong men that enjoy listening to other strong men chat and waffle. Dr. David, not the first time you've nursed a stubby on a Friday evening. Oh, very good, sir. Very good. If you're jumping into the chat, Dr. David, Graham Russell, I'd love to have you on for the chat, mate. I think it's time. You just came on and were like, all right, there, it's Graham Russell here. And I'd be like, fucking fair play to you. Shawnee, look, the floor is open for anyone. Chris Perez is going to come on as well, man. We just have a low-key kickback, a bit of a mad chill session as my mate Pat McHugh. Yo, man, Pat McHugh from Jersey. Yo, man, my boys down in Jersey, the mad chill. That was back in 2006 when I lived in Brooklyn. And it was like, yo, Martin, I'm going to take you down to Jersey. It's going to be mad chill. And I remembered, my expectations of going to New Jersey were built up and formulated in my mind as a 20-year-old knocking around the pav in Trinity College. Even though I didn't go to Trinity, I lived the Trinity lifestyle, and that was actually better than going there. Do you know what I mean? And these memories of New Jersey, I was like, or these imaginings of New Jersey were quite different to my the reality of being in New Jersey, because it was basically where we went to was like being in like Tubacurry of New Jersey. So shit talk's the best talk, says Paz Mahaj. I hope Croatia sticking to those dirty bastards Wednesday. Who the fuck are they playing, man? Again, Croatia and I've forgotten. Croatia next game. Who are they playing again? Oh, Argentina. Fuck me, that'll be a great game, man. Oh, that'll be a great game. That'll be a fantastic game. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Oh, that'll be a great game. That'll be a fantastic game. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are playing Argentina. Let me see. 'Cause, I think Croatia are p What's the? Did they? Oh wait, hold on a second. Brazil, who are they playing recently? Ah, fuck's sake. Oh man, just give us the stats again. I've kind of like my brain has gone. Oh, hello, Melody Pugh. How are you doing? Jersey Shore, says Sean. Was it like The Sopranos? Actually, I think I was. So what happened was I went down there, and his boys who were mad chill. Like they were sound lads, but I went in there and they were rolling a blunt this big while watching Cops on a huge plasma TV screen. And I went, that's ironic, you're smoking a massive joint while watching Cops. And then I heard a, huh. So I was like, maybe they don't grasp the concept of irony in this state of mind. And then later on, we were watching the Argentinian goalkeeper's a cocky bastard, says Roshi Mack. Brazil got booted out on penalties. Ooh. Yeah, I need to, but I'll finish this little anecdote about New Jersey. So I partook in the ceremonial oversized blunt and watched. Then we were watching like Viva La Bam, and if you've had a bit of a bifter and you start looking at things through the critical lens, and I was like, these guys are dickheads, man. But then there was the guy with the long curly hair, the sideshow Bob looking lad. He stapled his hair to the table in his caravan and had the camera waiting for him when he woke up, and he went like this. Ah! Got a good laugh out of that. And then later on watched them playing EA boxing, where they pummeled one of the boxing players to bits to see just how far the physics of the game could take a brutal punishment. And then later on, Pat was like, yo, I gotta sell some stuff to my boys. Then I was in the back of a car with some random lads. I was like, what if I die out here, man? Oh God, I'm so far from home. Oh fuck. And then I had a bit of a panic attack and then went back to their place. I was like, oh, I'm glad to see these lads, man. And Pat was like, he was trying to broker the camaraderie between, my guys, my friend from Ireland, he's mad chill. It's Kevin over there, he's mad chill. He's got a t-shirt, man. Look at his t-shirt. He's so dope, man. He's mad chill, funny as fuck, man. Look at his t-shirt. It says, I love hot moms. And I was like, cool, man. And then we ended up going to this bar where there was a lad from Ballahadreen who was we met him earlier on in the night. And he was like, oh, you're from Swinford, yeah? I'm from Ballahadreen. Swinford, yeah. And he kept doing that. And we went back there later on, and I heard the worst rendition ever of Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. Got talking to a French girl, two French girls who were au pairs. And I was just like, how the fuck do you live here, man? Do you know what I mean? This place is mad. That was and then later on, we went back to Pat's place in New Jersey, and I spent the night sleeping in a laundry hamper. But the front of those buildings looked like those houses in the beginning of Sopranos. So, yeah, nothing worse than getting paro while baked. Yeah, not great, man. It's not great. So Brazil penalties. I haven't even fucking seen yet. Let me see what the crack was there. Oh, it was Croatia versus Brazil. What? Let me see. I'm a bit confused here because I'd forgotten. Who knocked Brazil out? Oh, Graham Russell. Gustafson's after you. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat, kind sir. Much appreciated. London is one of the worst places I've been, followed closely by Gothenburg. Is that for being, and New York? I quite like London, but I don't think I couldn't live there now at this stage. In my 20s, I would have lapped it up. I was still a bit wet around the ears. But nowadays, I'd be like, not at all. Even New York, like I couldn't. I don't think I could be asked living there now. I'm too old and kids and all that. You know what I mean? But it's a good buzz if you're there. Like London's a right kip, says Paj Mahaj. The last couple of times I've been there, I just felt very exhausted after coming back. I remember going straight from London to do an interview on RTE or TV3 a couple of years ago to promote the live shows doing the Smock Alley. And I remember like feeling that Dublin felt like a small village instead of a city. It was like after being in London. But I don't know how people do it, man. Just don't know how to fucking do it, man. I mean, all those videos you see on what is it that Dub's life. Like I witnessed a video today of two North Face puffer jacket, hoodie, cotton pants wearing yahoos stealing a bike that someone had thought, oh, I'm going to put the bike really high up, it'll be safe there. No, it wasn't. It got robbed. And then one of the lads who was robbing it was standing on a wheelie bin to try and gain access to this coveted bike. And he ended up falling and face planting. And it was a nice little bit of instant karma there. Wasn't fucking good enough. But they just had to have the bike. They needed that bike. They weren't going to take no for an answer. The bike needed liberating, like. Yo, we got Pez Power Productions there. New York is 75% Karens now, says Sean. So for Dr. David and Chris Perez and anyone else who wants to jump in, was it Croatia they just played? Yeah, that's pretty quick turnaround. But fair play, man. If fair play if that was in Croatia beats World Cup favorite Brazil in dramatic penalty shootout. I would be happy to see Croatia win. Croatia are a country constantly underestimated. They always have great players and very nationalistic, passionate about their country culture. I'm not surprised they won. Great mentality, says Sean O'Riordan. It'd be great to see them. Like they've, I had this conversation on Wednesday night, but it would really be nice for Croatia. It'd be a great morale booster for Croatia to win the World Cup. And then you got the old, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home, 30 years of hurt. Every year it seems to be coming home, but it hasn't been home since fucking 66. Bobby Firmino says, the so-called smaller teams have shown that heart can get you far when you're not the most talented, like Japan, for example. I mean, when you think about it, Japan, they didn't have they weren't really used to penalty shootouts, so you could actually see before the players took the penalties that they were shitting the bed a bit, and I don't blame them because the pressure was unreal. Shawnee Reardon, Irish people always say we're a small country, we can't expect to rival other countries at sport. Croatia, throw this myth out the window. Spider Nugent's in town. You know what? Hello, David. How are you doing, sir?
What's going on? Hey, can you hear me okay?
A little bit more gain there, please, if you don't mind. Maybe that's my end. No, it's. I think
Can you hear me now?
it's a little bit low. A little bit low. Italian 90 job. Is that the Mega Game 6? It was always like the plan down or the top down view of the football. It always did the job for a 2-player, but then I think it was Ultimate
Should
Soccer or
be.
something. Yeah, that's better now. I can hear you
Yeah.
now.
Okay, that's good.
Could you give us a little touch there in the chat just to see how Spider Nugent's audio levels are? If you can hear him, okay.
Coming through loud and clear, is it?
Oh, it's audible. It's audible.
Yeah, I don't know why. Hang on, I'm just going to turn it up a little bit more. Is that?
I was
better?
on a podcast yesterday with Paul Nealon, perhaps overshared a bit too much as usual, but nice lad. Enjoyed chatting to him. We were talking about football, about how 90s and like early 2000s Irish football. There was a bit of a dip there around 97. We didn't qualify for the World Cup in 98. But, if you look back, there was some fantastic football there from out of Ireland, and just makes you wonder. I mean, like if you look, you've got like Grealish, Rice, Kane, Maguire. I mean, Phillips maybe as well. There's like 5 players that could have well qualified or should have played for Ireland. But at the end of the day, commercially, it's like, well, they're probably not going to get the same opportunities. But imagine if we had those lads playing on the Irish team. But hopefully, things will pick up for the Irish team because they're a fantastic football team in terms of the fans and the crack that goes along with it. Morchino Brune says, Spider Nugent, great in the championship, but could never make it to the Premiership.
Well, he can never
Bellingham
play,
as well, really.
He can never play varsity football, really.
Never the makings of varsity athlete. Fucking junior with his fucking varsity bullshit. Do you remember in Raging Bull, it was like, I want you to wrap that towel around your fist. Hit me as hard as you can in the fucking face. What? Fucking do it. I'm not gonna do that. That's fucking crazy. I want you to fucking lay me out. It's
I
just
haven't
like,
seen that in years.
yeah, I haven't myself, but I think the kids were watching Casper the Friendly Ghost there over the weekend, and I
That's a
seen
terrifying premise if you think about it. Like,
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
yeah, it's a dead child.
Ugh, I suppose when you put
You
it like
think
that,
about it,
it
like,
is.
yeah, he's the ghost. It's the kind of thing that like Netflix do, like a gritty, dark reboot of it or
Yeah,
something.
I have to say, right, that Sabrina, the Teenage Witch reboot is just frankly fucking satanic evil shit, in my opinion.
Like, I don't really understand. Like, I think there's a remake of Winnie the Pooh now, and it's just one of those things. It's one of the. Well,
It's dark and
actually,
edgy.
it's real dark and edgy. Like, it's really it's lit really low. You
It's
can't see
spiteful.
anything, and because there's no substance to it, you should put it in low light. It gives it
There's
meaning.
death, weird sex, and mortality.
Yeah, and it's binge worthy, which means you should watch it.
I made a Lego man of myself today, David. On the
Really?
chat.
Is
There
it
you
a
go.
massive flute? Oh,
So,
that does look quite like you. Even the Aaron sweater
well,
suggests.
I think the hairline's a bit more flattering, but other than that, the Aaron jumper as well. My daughter was like, "Yeah, you should get the jumper because you're cozy," and I was like, "Fair enough."
You're gonna walk
Um,
in, and that Lego man's gonna be giving mustache rides to uh, Lego leader.
Saying that, you could be
You know?
quite similar yourself. It's also.
Yeah,
Um, I tell you this. I tell you this right. I tell you this right. Fucking
for
today,
now.
I decided to shave the beard off because I was looking a bit old. I was looking a bit too fucking rustic. You know what I mean? Look
Mm.
like a man who's just come out of a bin. And
Looks
I quite like
authentic though.
I quite like the quite like having a beard. It's all
Mm.
right, but sometimes you just gotta mix it up a bit. So I
Mm.
went for the old conquistador. So make of that what you will.
Went for
that
the
looks like a
Edmund
Mark
Spencer
Maloney
look.
Lego porn star.
That does work. Although I'll tell you what I found today in the take a book, leave a book
Oh
section
yeah,
of the library.
oh yeah.
This this classic film. Remember this one?
It's Johnny English.
Yeah.
Is it good? Would you recommend it?
I haven't watched it. It's in the same way that I found Shane Lynch's biography entitled "The Chancer" in the same shelf. I don't think he wrote it because it uses the word supercilious,
Ooh.
and I say he ghost wrote it. Realistically,
And do you think maybe the ghost who wrote it dropped that in as a calling card to
mm.
suggest that it was indeed ghost written?
Well, I mean, like it was probably the guy said he was also like a magician and faith healer.
All right.
So yeah,
I have to say about Shane Lynch though, I met him in 2013, and he was fucking great crack, very funny. And there's an interview I did with Owen, and the woman who filmed it was very offended by the subject matter of our risque comedy. Yeah, what was yeah? Paj Mahar said, did anyone see Joe Biden's Christmas decoration? There's a goat's head on there in the fireplace. I saw that, and I was like, why?
because he's a big
You know,
Rolling Stones fan. Goat's head soup.
goat's head soup. Yeah. I remember watching a documentary years ago by Victor Lewis Smith about the death of Princess Diana. It was called
Yeah.
Lawful Killing,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a story in it where um, apparently someone had witnessed Prince Philip dressed in a Rolling Stones t-shirt grabbing loads of young ones, and I was like, doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
The
I
Rolling
mean, Mick,
Stones t-shirts are
I've
big
got
as
I've got a
well.
Rolling Stones poster there behind me, but
Mm.
apparently Mick Jagger was on Epstein's island.
I think everyone was on Epstein's island.
Shall we look at the? Shall we see if we can find these? Just to lighten the mood, flight logs, and I guarantee it'll be like, oh, fact checkers say it's all false, because these fact checkers they only sprung up around 5 years ago, um, because the people online were had so much had so much really bad circumstantial shite on a lot of very big names, and So then they decided to have these fact checkers, which are complete fucking nonsense. But
I,
it's
lo-
just to
I
try and
love the people on Reddit who say, well, actually, in response to things.
I really can't stand Reddit.
Mm.
Fucking, I mean, the thing is, I can't really read the names here. It's like Bill Clinton. Okay, yeah, 4 Secret Service, 2 males, 1 female, GMSK and AP, and that was when was that? Now that was February the 5th, my birthday. But no, it was actually February the 9th. I don't know what year that was. Um, but there has been a list of. I mean, I'm sure just the, I mean, these are the flight logs. I can show you the flight logs.
You're
So I'm
taking a
sure
flight
someone
log.
has basically, um, you know, someone has compiled them. So let's see our favorite thing, Reddit. Let's see who we've got here. Let's see who we got. No, there's not much there. It has been removed by Reddit. Epstein. Yes, fair play to Reddit. Always a bastion of impartiality there. Um, Okay, list of names on the logs. Let's see what it says. See what it says. Okay, brilliant. So we can all have a little look tonight and just see who was on it. According to okay, so I don't know. It's posted by you /glass is half full. I like it. He's an optimist or her. So Adam Perry Lang. I don't know who Adam Perry Lang is. Any ideas who that is? Akon was on there. Alan Dershowitz was on there. I had a massage, but I left my pants on. My
Who's,
wife was there.
who's
Uh,
he? Alan Dershowitz?
oh, he's like some celebrity, really fucking greasy lawyer. I mean, if he ever stumbled upon me saying this about him, he'd be like, "I'm gonna sue that guy." Um, then there was Alberto Pinto. Don't know who that is. Alec Baldwin. Now you
Mm.
can see why Alec Baldwin was very outspoken. Alyssa Rogers, Anderson Cooper, Andrea Mitrovic, Anders Pastrana for Colombia president, Anthony Kiedis. Seems like a lot of Live Nation heavyweights there, isn't there? That's disappointing about Anthony Kiedis, but he's quite a sexual individual. Um, Audrey Rainbolt, Barack Obama, Ben Affleck, Beyonce Knowles, Bill Clinton, Bill Hammond, Bill Murray. For fuck's sake, not Bill Murray, man. That's really disappointing. I mean, look, we don't know the situation of why they went out there, or it's like, hey, come out, my friend's got this island. Come out, it's great for networking, and a lot of these people could have been like, nah, man, this is a bit fucking mad. Um, but who knows? This is just a list of people who were on it. Bill Murray, Brian Affleck, Karen Casey, Casey Wasserman, Charlie Sheen, Chelsea Handler, Chris Tucker, Chris Wagner, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend's wife, Cindy Lopez, don't know who that is, Claire Hazel, don't know her, Courtney Love, doesn't surprise me, Dan Schneider. Well, let me tell you something about Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider was the guy who basically was the director of Nickelodeon's iCarly, and apparently had a foot fetish, and his hairstyle was that of a 12-year-old boy. So I don't know where he got the grafts from, but he's basically a big fat middle-aged walrus with yeah, with a foot fetish. And I remember seeing one of these iCarly idents where she's going, "Do you ever try and see if you can squeeze the juice out of a potato?" And she's like this, just holding a potato, going, "Give me the juice." Brought to you by Dan Schneider. Let's see who else we have here. David Koch, I think he's one of the Koch brothers, a lobbyist. David Yarovesky, Demi Moore, Doug Band, Ed Tuttle, Ehud Barak, former Prime Minister of Israel, Ellen Spencer, don't know who that is, Emmy Taylor, don't know who that is, Fleur Perry Lang, it must be Andrew Lang's wife or significant other, Freya Wishing, don't know who that is, Gary Roxbury, don't know who that is, Ghislaine Maxwell, the bottom bitch, Glenn Dubin, who is apparently a massive hedge fund banker, married to a Swedish woman, I believe. Greg Holbert, Gwen Stefani, Gwendolyn Beck, don't know who that is. Hank Collar, don't know who that is. Heather Mann, don't know. Henry Rozovsky, James Franco. Heard he was a bit of a wrongin, and then to see him on the flight logs, not surprising. James Gunn, that's what he got fired for back in the day from Guardians of the Galaxy for writing some really fucking weird tweets about Nambla. John Luc Brunel was the model booking agent from France who delivered two 12-year-old twins to Epstein as a present. He's now deceased. Someone probably got to him. John Michelle Gaffey, don't know who that is. Jeffrey Epstein, the main man himself. Jeffrey Jones, Jeffrey Epstein again. Jim Carrey, another disappointing one. Jimmy Kimmel, doesn't surprise me. Joe Pagino, don't know who that is. John Q, the fuck's sake, not John Cusack. John Legend. Juan Pablo Molyneux. Juliet Bryant. Justin Roiland from Rick and Morty was on there. Katy Perry, Kathy Griffin, Kelly Spam, Kevin Spacey, who would be an utter wrong'un of the highest order, Larry Summers, Larry Visucky, Laura Wasserman, Lawrence Krauss, Linda Pinto, Lisa Summers, Lynn Foster de Rothschild, Madonna Ciccone, Mandy Ellison, Mark Collins Rector. Mark Collins Rector, if you've ever seen a documentary called An Open Secret, he was this guy who wanted to start this. He started this. It was kind of like an internet thing called Den or something, and he was an absolute wrong'un of the highest order. Mark Epstein, Mark Lloyd, Marshall Mathers III. Yeah, he's another fucking shady prick. Melinda Luntz, Meryl Streep, Michelle Wolf, Naomi Campbell, Natalie Blachon, Nicole Junkerman, Oliver Sacks, Oprah Winfrey, Paul Haller, Paul Mellon, Paula Epstein, Peter Marino, Pharrell Williams, Quentin Tarantino, Ralph Ellison, Ray Brazana, Ricardo Legoretta, Robert Downey Jr., Rodney Slater, Ron Burke, Sandy Berger, Sarah Kellen, Seth Green, Sean Carter, Shelley Harrison, Shelley Lewis, Sophie Biddle, Stephanie Geminotta, Stephen Collins, Stephen Colbert, Steven Spielberg, Steven Tyler, Svetlana Gryaznova, Tila Davis, Tiffany Gramza, Tom Hanks, Tom Pritzker, Tyler Gresham, Victor Salva, Virginia Roberts, currently why he was arrested, Wanda Sykes, Will Ferrell, Will Smith, and Woody Allen. Got this from Google, and some shit quote was here, and that was at the bottom. So there you have it. There you have it on the list. So some dodgy fellas, and you know it's you kind of think to yourself like, there's a lot of these people who were very outspoken, you know, and you kind of think, oh yeah, you know, like had I have been on that island and had not touched anybody or done anything, still I'd be like, oh fuck, you know, I was on those flight logs. CM Fox says,
people I think who like would be in the airport and they'd see the bottles of water saying leave a euro, and they take the water, but they wouldn't leave the euro. You know that kind of person.
Oh yeah, the honor system.
Yeah, just they probably just do that.
Kenny was there.
Doing
Jason McPartland, my man.
Documentary on islands. Did you see that clip going around during the week of Derek Davis talking about like
notably absent Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, God rest him.
Apparently, Rob Rayner was on there as well. He was on. Yeah, I think that there's more names. So you're saying, David? Sorry for cutting you off there.
No, just the thing about Derek Davis. He was
Who's
on.
Derek Davis?
Do you remember he was a Northern Irish TV presenter? And someone sent me a clip of it's. I'll send you the link actually now. It's like Irish TV seem to occasionally like coach issues that were slightly racier. And this, I don't know when this would have been set up or whatever. It looks like it's from the mid-90s, and it looks like it might have been some late night chat show that tried to be a little bit kind of racy. So I have it here. Yeah. There you go. I sent the link.
Oh, Jason, man, you really are a fucking A Renaissance man. What about Gail Platt?
What, she's still got the Brian Jones haircut.
Someone once said that she looked like Vern, a turtle character in Over the Hedge.
I used to have her hair in school. Yeah, click on the link that I sent you in the private chat. That's the one I was talking about. Yeah. The StreamYard one.
Where the fuck is that again? Oh, private chat. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let me see. Oh, we have a special viewer in the house. Special viewer. Oh, that fella, yeah, Derek Davis. 1 second. Hold your mind. Hello, Tom. Hello. How are you doing, buddy? Did you know, Tom, that currently trending on Twitter now is hashtag boycott Tampax, Leo the Leak, Late, David Icke, Trudeau is a psychopath, World Economic Forum puppets, BlackRock, East Wall, Anti-White, Weghorst. What do you make of these hot takes on Twitter currently trending?
What the fuck is going on, man?
I don't know, man, but where are you? I need to see you on this live stream. There's a lot of people waiting with bated breath to hear the latest insights and the.
Are we on the live stream yet, man?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm waiting for you to come on to the stream. And
yeah, just having a few glasses of wine here and a couple of beers.
You're just getting relaxed, are you?
Yeah, I'm just getting relaxed because my heart rate is good and my blood pressure is good and my blood was good and I done an ECG on my heart recently and it's fine,
Good lad. How's it going with the exercise bike?
I done an ECG on my heart recently and it's absolutely perfectly fine.
Good man.
The exercise bike every day. My blood pressure is 120/80. Sugar levels at 5.3. But Martin, do you know there's a problem with me? Do you know when I walk?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think I have a bit of angina in the heart.
Yeah. A couple of push-ups to get rid of that.
I'm not sure, but I'm as healthy as a fucking buck coat, man. But I don't feel like I'm that good when I'm walking. I feel like my heart is racing. Maybe I'm smoking the vapes, man. I'm smoking these vapes too much. Maybe that's.
Other than that, would you consider yourself as fit as a butcher's dog?
Yeah, but when I'm lying down at night, Martin, just after I go to bed, I feel like I can't breathe that well because I'm smoking vapes. These vapes.
Oh, yes.
These vapes are fucking me up, Martin.
I never had you down as someone who smoked many vapes, Tom.
I've destroyed my fitness. I lost 6.5 stone. And I'm on the vapes, man. I stopped smoking. I'm on the vapes because the vapes are fucking me up. They're stopping me breathing every night.
You can have those.
They're killing him too.
Oh, well, here's the thing, Tom.
What
yeah.
can I do about the vapes, man? I need to stop the vapes. Okay?
Listen to me. I'll tell you straight up here and now, Tom. Go into the shop. You'll see these European versions they're called Lift and they're like snooze you get in Sweden, but they're non-tobacco, but they will give you the buzz you need. Or alternatively, Nicorette, man.
That's what I need, Martin. That's what I need, bro.
How is the fame treating you these days? You getting much recognition for your fame?
No, Martin, I'm not getting recognised with the last 7 or 8 months. I haven't been out much. The fame is not as good as it used to be. The fame used to be.
Tell me about it, Tom. Tell me about it, mate.
Mentally ill. The fame was extremely big, man. But something happened to me lately. The fame has gone down big time, man. Because Hardy Box has gone down, man. That's what happened.
It's not good, is it, Tom?
No, it's not good, Martin. Because if Hardy Bucks came back, my fame would come back. Okay?
Oh, come here. Listen, you need to go into RTE with a mallet.
I need to go into RTE with a mallet. Listen to me. The hardware store in Spinford?
Yeah.
Do you know the hardware store?
I do. I do. Tower Hardware, yeah. Or more in.
I bought 2 Christmas presents. extremely beautiful Christmas presents with lights and Christmas trees
Oh,
on
sounds
them and
fantastic.
trains on them and everything. I bought a hammer as well, okay?
Are
I
you-
bought a hammer,
Okay.
especially
MC
for
Hammer.
RTE, okay?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going
Tell me
up to
more.
RTE with a hammer and I'm going to fucking batter their heads in with a hammer.
And is there anyone in particular you're going to batter in with this beautiful hammer?
Well, I bought a hammer, okay? I bought two hammers, okay? One was €75, one was €15.
Tell me this:
So
was the
your man said-
€75
the big
hammer
fat
was an
lady
East
Grant
Wing?
said to me,
Did you
"Look,
buy an
man,
East Wing hammer, Tom?
I said to that guy with the hammer, that guy with the glasses, this fucking hammer is too expensive. I just want a regular hammer so I can bash heads in with it. Okay?
Yeah.
So
You know,
he gave me. I said that'll work, no problem, Tom. That'll work, no problem. I said my nephew is putting in fucking timber in the garage. Okay,
putting the
He's doing
footings in,
some
is he?
shelves in the garage. That was a lie, Martin. It was because I was getting the hammer to fucking kill them bastards. Okay.
Right. And tell me this: what brand of hammer did you buy?
I'll send it to you. Man. I got the hammer in my hand.
Yeah, and do you be caressing the hammer in the heat of the night, just thinking about RTE?
I'm always thinking about what I'm going to do with that hammer,
And would you be listening to the song, If I Had a Hammer, I'd hammer in the morning?
Martin, you don't understand my methodness, okay? I will fucking kill all RTE with that hammer. I will fucking smash their heads and I will bust their fucking skulls out the back of their head. You don't realize how metal I am, okay? They will realize I'm stateside.
But what if the police come and like try and shoot you? What will you do? Would you like? How would you defend yourself?
If the police come and try and shoot me, I'll fucking they won't have a hope, man. I'll have a gun at the door and I'll start shooting fucking back at those motherfuckers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll start fucking shooting back at them. They will never get the better of me. I'll be Steven Seagal the second, okay?
On deadly ground or under siege?
If the police
Nico?
start shooting at me, I will fuck their bald head off them. I will right the top of their head, no problem, okay?
Okay.
You heard me?
We have Mr. McPartland here. He said, "When I think about you, I touch my hammer." Paj Mahaj also he said, "RT a scum." What do you think about that?
Yes, RTE, you're a scum. They tried to take me out of Hardy Bucks before because they don't realize how beautiful and famous of an actor I am, okay?
LGX says, "Stateside's bulletproof." Would you tend to agree?
I am fucking bulletproof. I have a good heart rate. I have a heart rate between 60 and 80 every day. My fucking blood pressure is absolutely perfectly fine. My ECG on my heart I done in the hospital last week in Sligo came up absolutely perfectly normal, okay? My fucking sugar levels are normal. Everything is normal about Tommy Miller, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Miller is normal, okay?
Uh-huh. So everything else is going well then?
Tommy Miller is normal.
Yes.
Do you understand that, Martin?
I do.
Tommy Miller is normal.
Tell me this: do you, when you speak about yourself in third person, does it give you a more of a like an objective standpoint?
Martin, can we open up a camera or something here?
Well, listen, you've rang me, yeah. But if do you have the stream on? Can you see the stream? Can you see?
I need to see my beautiful face on camera.
Okay, well, I'm sure everyone else wants to see a beautiful face as well. Sean from Chicago wants to know: have you spoke to McGahan?
No, I haven't, but I'll batter him open with a mallet. I'll get a mallet and I will batter his fucking head in with a mallet. I will
Why?
his head up and
Why though?
And rape him alive.
No, come on. Look, this is a there's some choice language on here, but we certainly don't be advocating for enforced sodomy of no, come on now. That's enough of that chat now, please, Tom. We're trying to keep this between the lines, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
No, it's okay. But tell me this: did you enjoy your time over here in Sweden? Because I thoroughly enjoyed making those documentaries, those little short videos of you. And I think it's definitely time for a part 3.
I thoroughly enjoyed filming with you in Sweden and Stockholm, and I don't know what Danny Moore has gone like. that fucking cunt is gone, man. You know, he just.
He's had some hard times, mate.
I don't know what happened to him.
No, but he's been very busy, man. He's had some very hard times lately, and I can attest to that.
Yeah, but I've had hard times too, man. You know, I've had very fucking hard times, man. You wouldn't believe the fucking hard times I've had, bro.
Tell me this.
Nothing to do with physical.
Just the mental endurance.
Trouble, you know? I've had women trouble. You know?
Oh, I see. You've had quite a few concubines over in the Philippines lately.
I've been in the Philippines 6 times, man. I have lived there 6 times, each time for 3 months each. You don't want to know what I went through, man. You wouldn't even believe it from the start. If I told you right now what I went through, you would not believe it, bro.
Did you get dengue fever or malaria or something?
No, I did not get malaria. It's women trouble I've had through visas and plane tickets.
Right.
Visas, Martin Maloney, visas and plane tickets. I've had the biggest problems of all time. I drank so much that I couldn't pay for a plane ticket to come over here.
Right. Alan S wants to.
Listen to me. Can I tell you?
Please.
I've got a date in Sligo in the next.
Sligo town. Or Sligo County?
Yeah, Sligo town. I've got a date in Sligo on Tinder, okay, in the next Sunday week, which is not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, which is the 18th of December. I've got a date down there, okay, and we're very, I love her so much, you know, and we're talking with the last 30 weeks. You don't jump in there on Tinder telling someone you want to meet them straight away. You want to be educated about it, you know.
Yeah.
Because Tommy Willer is an educated fucking guy, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't want to jump in there. I was so smart talking to her. Do you know what I mean, Martin? I want to be professional. When I'm talking to someone, I can be professional.
Oh yes, I've seen you talking to people.
When I'm taking the piss, I take the piss. When I talk normal, I'm actually extremely professional. There's no man that could be better than me.
Tom, we have a friend, Chris Perez, is live streaming from Boston now. We're getting a bit of a live tour as we speak.
Yeah. Can we get a photo walk, Martin, or something, or some sort of...
Yeah, well listen, mate. I need you to take my instructions, please. Jason McPartland wants to know, is the Four Lanterns still open? The fish and chip shop?
In Sligo.
Yeah.
I haven't been in there probably in about 13, 14 years, man. I don't know.
What do you think about? What are your thoughts on Kanye West and the Zionists?
Oh God, here we go. Really? Are we doing this?
Well, my thoughts on him is.
Someone was asked the question in the chat.
I don't really know much about him, man. I just know that he's a bit of a lunatic, you know, like that. And I actually like his music. I don't like him, but I like his music, you know.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I was never gone on him. Like, I remember when I was in Sligo in 2007, 2008. It was huge back then, you know. But man, I'm just not that gone on that guy, you know.
Who, Spider Nugent or Kanye West?
I'm just not that gone on him. Like, he's just, man, just put my beautiful face on the camera.
Well,
right now,
but listen, Tom. I need.
Face on the camera right now.
Listen to me, lad. Just stall the ball there and just chill for a moment, and I'll give you some instructions. Yeah. Are you aware of the channel that I'm streaming on? First off. We have 30 people in the room, and they're all on the edge of their seat.
Where are they from? Where are they fucking from?
Oh, we got people from the US of stateside. We have people from Ireland, people
everywhere.
in Scotland, people in England, people in Sweden. We got people from everywhere, man.
In the cold like me.
We got so many people like you couldn't even imagine.
Do they know I'm stateside, Martin?
Oh, they know you're stateside. They definitely do, and that's something that me and them always stuck together on.
I knew it was.
Okay, that's great.
I knew it was stateside as soon as I got on the call.
Hey, Chris, what's the temperature over there in Boston in Celsius?
Give me a moment. I converted here. The temperature is really cold. That's I'll tell you what. It's 2 degrees Celsius. Is the bar
2
open?
degrees
Did I just say the
Celsius.
bar? Thank you.
God,
Yeah, it's
so
true.
cold here in Ireland too, man.
Oh, I believe there was a bit of snow up there, Tom. What's a bit of snow, mate? It's -6 in Sweden now, mate. You know that?
told me it's -4 in or more in Galway last night, man.
Fuck my pink
I
horse.
think,
You serious?
Fucking -4 in Galway, man. -6 actually came to some stage. You believe how cold that is, man? Can you fucking believe that?
I can, Tom. And I'll see you, baby boy, and I'll raise you because it's -6 here, and it was -10 this morning, Tom. Have you ever
was so
spoken
cold.
to such temperatures?
What's the temperatures in Sweden right now?
What's she benching in the temperature zone, is it?
No, I mean, what's the temperatures of the weather in
Oh, well,
Sweden
I'm
right
looking at it, right? And according to Google Weather, it says it's currently at -6 degrees Celsius.
now? Well, it was -6 in or more in Galway.
In or and more.
Galway told me last night, he said, Rich,
Well, I tell you this, Tom, and I'll tell you no lie, mate. I was in Oranmore in 2010, and I remember it being
Yeah.
-15. Do you remember the big freeze, Tom? Do you remember when?
Yeah, of course I do, Martin.
Yeah.
Of course I do. It was
Yeah.
-19. It got to...
Mate, I
Martin,
remember
it
getting
got
to
-19 in
-26, and I
2010.
was
I
in.
remember that. I was only 25 years old at the time.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, mate.
You know?
I'll tell you this, right? I was in Oranmore, and then we traversed the country to Monaghan that night, and it was -26 in Castle Blaney. Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Man, you don't understand how cold that is.
It's fucking northern Sweden job. You know what I mean? It's like Canada or
Man,
something.
that's like the snow in Sweden. Like, I know the snow in Sweden is snow, okay? I know that, but that's going to be so cold, man. That's going to fucking freeze. I think you would get hypothermia from that.
Shigorwe is half frozen.
Yeah, but man, do you know what, Martin? Galway is always really cold around.
Ash was right on the coast.
Is it going to be a white Christmas?
Any word from Tordoff lately, Tom?
No, Martin. Do you know what? You're the only hardy buck. I'm going to kill Stephen Kelly, okay?
What's the cowboy doing wrong to?
I'm going to kill that brother.
The beef, is there still beef?
You're the only hardy buck. You're Eddie Turtle, okay? I'm stateside, okay? You're the only hardy buck I've ever heard of since we left Hardy Bucks 5 years ago, okay? I don't know what happened to those guys. I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, you know, Joey quit, Jimmy got married. As the song Bryan Adams' Summer of '69 would have went. It's similar, you know, looking back, you know, now when I look back then, seems the days would last forever. Those were the summer of 2009. Oh yeah.
Is it going to be a white Christmas in Ireland or what?
Stateside.
Can you even hear me, or is this too loud?
How are you getting on with Crowbar these days? Have you seen Chris lately? How's he doing?
I have, man. His mother passed away recently, you know.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so his mother died. She was only 68. She was very young, you know. So I don't want to talk about that now.
Yeah, no, I absolutely, I'm on the same. But please do pass on my condolences to Chris and his family.
I will. I'm talking to Chris. We're playing a lot of Pebble Snooker lately.
You're not fighting over who's getting the most breaks,
no,
are you?
We're not fighting now, man. We're talking again 100%. It took us, would you believe, Martin? We weren't talking for like 4.5 years.
Oh, what? Well, believe it.
Now we're talking like 100% again, 100% again. The two of us, you know. Like,
this is good.
Since his mother died, like.
Do you remember the time when James Durkin threw that? You know, remember the time you and James Durkin got into a fight in the Gateway?
That. I remember that.
Broke his jaw, yeah.
You broke his jaw. But I remember outside the Gateway, like he picked up one of those. It was a bar stool with a back on it. It was a big, hefty.
Yeah, but I broke his jaw, though, Martin.
Yeah, but I remember seeing him throwing a stool at your chest, and it bounced off the same kind of way when Sean Connery was squaring off against Oddjob in was it The Man with the Golden Gun? No, it was Goldfinger. Yes. And when but you remember Oddjob? He was the Asian gentleman.
I left a mark on the space for about three weeks.
But do you remember though that night? It was like when he threw that chair off, it just bounced off you like water upon rocks, and it was very reminiscent of the time when Sean Connery threw the gold bar.
I was stateside, Martin. I was a big, strong wrestler guy.
Mm-hmm.
And so this day, man, I'm still a big, strong wrestler guy, okay?
Uh-huh.
Put me on. Let me show my beautiful face.
Yeah, but you see, listen, but listen to me. Listen to me, you fucking cretin. Listen, I need to explain to you for a second how to get onto the screen, right? But you need to listen for a second and follow my instructions very carefully, okay?
Okay, Martin, when I go on, I'm listening to you now. What'll I do?
Okay, so if you go onto YouTube...
I want some women to see how beautiful I am.
Yeah, there will be women here who will find you very beautiful. Thank you very much for the super chat there, Sean. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so the funds, the future legal funds are being contributed there by Sean. Fair play to him. So I was gonna say, right, if you go onto YouTube and then you go onto Maloney's Digest and then you go into the chat, Maloney's Digest. Yeah. So if you go into Maloney's Digest, and I'm going to put a link into the chat. So you click on the link and it will say, do you want to enter the chat? And then you just press yes. And then
don't have to put on the fucking emails or passwords.
No, none of that. It's just you click and in like Flint, Tom.
Because I hate that shit, man. I've always hated that shit, you know.
Please, mate. Please. You need to redeem yourself with the Hammer Talk, because we've people here who just want to hear more about what's going on, you know.
I'd like to know, from Boston stateside, cheers to you, buddy.
Chris Perez is drinking a shot of whiskey, especially for you. He's cheers for you. He's on the Tully, the Tullamore Dew. And
no, I'm on the phone with these Irish guys, that's all. I think I'm crazy over here, but cheers stateside.
Yes, and now Chris Perez is washing that whiskey chaser down with probably a Bud Light, is it, Chris?
No, it's a mango cart made by
you're in a fancy part of Boston. So whereabouts are you in Boston, Chris?
I'm in the theater district right now. Is it too loud?
Theater district. That must be all the play. So tell me this, Tom. What are your thoughts on the Matrix?
And I was at Harvard. But okay, you get back to stateside. I just wanted to say thank you twice in 2 days. Love you. Watch the pilot, Martin.
Okay, fair enough. Yes, I watched the pilot, Chris. It's very good. I enjoyed it. I did watch that today, but towards the end it kind of glitched out. But I really like the re-edit. Looks very good. Looks very slick. It needs a little bit of trimming down. Well, a fair bit of trimming down because.
I'm gonna let
you watch the Matrix, man. It'll blow your beans.
Jesus, I'm gonna let everyone in the comment section have fun with stateside. I'm gonna get on YouTube. I love you guys. Be safe. All right.
Much love to you, Chris Perez. Bostonian Irish.
Bye.
All right. Well, listen. Scripted ball, England to win, bro. Says Briar. What are your comments on that? Listen. Let's not waste any time, okay? So I'm gonna put a link to the chat, yeah. And if you go into the comments on YouTube and then you press that, and you can come on, then we can invite you onto the chat for the stream for a chat. Would you like that?
What did you say? Martin, listen, can I do this online with you now?
Yes, you can do this. I will walk you through the process now.
That's what I'm saying, Martin. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so here's what you do, yeah? Have you got the YouTube? You're a tough guy Spider-Man with the voice of an angel, okay? So let's just clarify that.
Exactly. Martin, listen, I go into
YouTube for Maloney's Digest, that's the one.
I'm such a beautiful guy.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hold on, Martin. Fuck's sake, I lost it now again. For fuck's sake.
For the love of Geraldo. I am indeed Geraldo. I am indeed.
Martin, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I got into YouTube now, Martin.
Okay, good stuff. Now go into Maloney's Digest.
I was just listening to some music there from E17.
Ooh.
Steam, you know that song, Steam.
I remember, baby, do you have to go away? Don't think I can take the pain. Won't you stay another? Stay now.
I fucking listen. I was listening to some from Nirvana as well. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
Teen Spirit.
Oh, yeah, classic, man, classic. And were you listening to
Come here.
Stay
I'm gonna do that one
Away?
Hurry up, man! Hurry up!
Listen to me, you mad prick. Can you please go into the comment section on the YouTube video? Do you see that? And you should see a link that says Maloney's Digest and then StreamYard.com. So if you click on that link, huh?
When I type up Maloney's Digest.
Yes. Are you watching the video? Do you see me talking with a red jumper?
Hold on, man. Yeah, hold on. I just went ahead to Maloney's Digest here.
Yes, and it should say live streaming.
I see you here. You've got a pretty good photo in there.
Oh, it's fucking not bad. It's not bad at all. It's growing. It's growing every day.
So, man, I went into Maloney's Digest, so
Yeah.
I see you here at the top. So what did I do with that, man?
Right, what you do, right, is you go into the live video that you're watching. You should see me just knocking about on the television, yeah?
Yeah, I see you there.
Yeah, so you go into the chat, right? I'm going to put another link in the comments. You know the comment section where people are they're putting in comments live into the chat. And you'll see like there's different names of users and they're writing different things. And if you look at Maloney's Digest that comes up in the chat, you will see.
I don't understand, man.
No, but you will do if you listen to me, you see.
I hit the live chat.
Yeah, go into the live chat and read out some of the comments there of the recent comments, and I'll take you from there.
I just hit the live chat, man.
Good lad. Are you in the live chat? Are you reading the Are you reading the chat?
Yeah, I just hit the live chat, man.
Okay, and can you see the
comments? Yeah.
Okay,
man.
right. Watch this. Yeah, watch this. See that link I've just sent? StreamYard. Yes.
I seen the link you just sent me, man.
Yeah, click that link. Click on it, and then
that link, yeah.
Yeah.
It says reporter blog.
Okay. So the link there, Maloney's Digest, it says StreamYard. You should be able to click on that.
But okay, give me a second, man.
Alan S said, "You beautiful man, stateside."
Hold on, man. Give me a second.
Because your fame will grow with this interview when people see your face. The fame. I mean, how many pits are you now at the moment?
I'm probably about 27. You know.
27. Fucking hell, man. You like I want to, you know, 44 is where it's at, man. Do you know what I mean?
Martin, it's just some man coming up here now on the screen like a fake man.
Right. Well, look at this. Look, there's the link again. Look, do you see that? It says StreamYard. If you. Oh, good Lord, how am I going to fucking do this? I've got to email myself the link to this fucking thing and then take it from my email and then send it to you. All right, that's probably the I should have thought of that earlier on. I will write it to myself, and I'll write stateside, and then all right. So I'm going to have to send this, yeah, to you, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back out into my emails on the phone because my battery's nearly dead on the phone then as well, Tom, you see, because I didn't charge the phone and there was a lot of programs that were using up the battery power. And at the moment, I've only got 9% battery left, so I will have to probably go and charge that at some near point in time, mate. So here's what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to get the link that I've just sent myself, right? So I've copied that on the phone. I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go into WhatsApp, right? And where the messages on WhatsApp, I'm going to press paste. And right now, in your inbox on your phone, if you click that link, you will be able to get on there. Do you get me? Hello, Tom. Where did Dr. David go? Dr. David. Apparently, there's 3 Hardy books live on YouTube simultaneously. I'd be interested to find out who else is also live streaming. I could hazard a guess. This is the new series of Hardy books. Tom, are you there, mate? Oh, he's here. Well, heavens to Murgatroyd. Here we go. This is a watershed moment. We have Tom on the stream. Drum roll, please. Come on, Tom. Don't fail us, man. That was some really patient, diagnostic, IT, technical support vibes going on there. Dr. Dave's coming back soon. Here he is. He's there. He's there. I'm looking at it in Francis Higgins. He won't come on, man. He wouldn't lower himself to be on such a lo-fi. Oh, here we got Chris Perez is back in the room. Who are you talking to there, Chris?
The bartender. He's a good lad. I just wanted to see stateside. I thought he was going to be here.
Oh, he is. I mean, it's buffering. He's floating around in cyberspace.
Where is he in Ireland? He's up north. Is he in Sligo?
He's up in Sligo, yes. I think he's using 2G.
He's only on
spinning wheel. Yeah, the spinning wheel of anticipation.
It kind of quieted down in here.
We've lost him. We've lost him. Fucking hell, man.
Not sorry, people in the comment section. You have to see my ugly mug again. I just came to cheers. States. I was going to pound this from stateside.
He's on the way, man. And as Jason McPartland said, the anticipation is unbearable.
Yeah, I know, dude. I thought I was done. I was like, all right, I'm cutting myself off for a moment. But also, whoever in the comment section, 3 Hardy Bucks were live. They don't matter. This is the only one. This is the original.
I'll try and get him back. He might have access. He might well have access to a computer somewhere, but we'll bring him back and see what the deal is.
I mean, I don't know if this is a thing, but I feel like Sligo is almost like the Alabama of Ireland. So, like,
hello, Tom. We were very close to having you there, but I don't know. There seems to be some sort of buffering. Click the link again, try again, and maybe go a little bit closer to your modem.
I don't know what to do, man.
You were so close. We literally could see the.
Is he aware where the modem is in the house?
So what should I do, man?
Well, you were doing it all right there, man. You were fantastic. You know, you were nearly there. I could see you. It was like,
I'm gonna do one more, if that's okay.
Right, we'll click. You've got a good brain.
Tullamore, do.
Right. So just that link I sent you is going to work, man. Allow permission for StreamYard. Oh yeah, it says allow permission for StreamYard.
And then he needs to allow the microphone and camera access as well. Get your act together, Tom, you handsome lad.
Sean from Chicago says, don't give up, Statey.
No, it's not Statey, it's stateside.
Yeah, okay. He was saying it in an endearing way.
He was saying it in a very American way.
I'm looking at all the comments.
Yeah. Go back into that, right? Just go back into that device and the link I sent you, and we will see what happens next time. But say allow access to StreamYard, yeah?
And he has to allow the camera.
You've got to allow the camera and the microphone. It will ask you questions. There's so many people just waiting.
Not sarcastic. Yeah, like, does he realize there's 30 humans around the world?
The pyramids must be blocking your connection.
It's not the pyramid, it's the druid. It's the druids.
Oh, come on, man. You're ruining the show, says 91 fans.
What am I doing, man? I'm just looking at the comments here.
Yeah, but look, go back into your WhatsApp and click on that link I sent you, yeah?
Okay, I got into WhatsApp now, man.
Right, and I'll hang up, and then you click on the link I sent you and allow access to StreamYard, and you'll be in like
flame. I got into WhatsApp now, Martin. I click on the link you sent me.
That's the one, baby boy. That's the one.
Okay, Martin Maloney, okay.
Sweet beans, mate. I'll talk to you soon. I can't wait to see your beautiful tits.
My night isn't ruined because I have another show to go to. But if I had gotten to see Stateside's beautiful face, I would have been.
Oh
It would have
man,
been like
Chris.
heaven.
Sean said the Ukrainian war will be over before Tommy comes aboard.
No, don't you remember? Like last time he was live, it was me, you, and him, and he was drinking beer out of the one mug he had in his house. So I wanted to ask him if he finally
Oh,
got
he's back
another
again.
mug.
Is it?
Let's go. Let's go.
I think he's on his way. I mean, it's the circle is jerkling. You know what I mean?
Can see it. I can't say what I want to say because I'm in the company of ladies.
Second.
I have an extra ticket. If anyone in your comment section is in Boston and wants an extra ticket to the Toucher and Rich show, I got VIP tickets. I got one extra.
Who is it for? Toucher and Rich.
Yeah, they're the Boston radio show, and then they have Brandon Merriweather, a former Patriots player. They do comedy, and
we've lost them again, man. We've lost them
Deck
again.
from Wu-Tang Clan's going to be there, and Czarface and stuff. Like, it's going to be a good show. Starts at 10 minutes
enough.
down the road.
We've lost him again,
you.
man. Do you know what? I'm.
Oh, he saw my card now. Damn it. There's a Marine that is one of the bartenders here, and I like busting balls. But $19 for a shot of whiskey, and Stateside didn't even show up.
Oh, that's expensive, man. That's fucking cruel because the dollar is strong.
That's what happens when you're in the nice part of town, bro.
Okay, he's back again. He's back again. He's back again. Please, please, please.
Jesus, no more whiskey, Martin. Tell him more. Do not.
Tell him more. Do not is right, yeah. Come on, man. Please, Tom. You've got to do this, man.
I really need this to work as well.
Please, it must work. It has to work.
It needs to work because I'm about to finish this beer and start walking.
Okay, you know what? There's only one thing for it. If it's not working, I'm just going to have to somehow hold him up on my phone if this doesn't work.
That's not going to work because it's going to echo. And aren't you talking through headphones?
Yeah.
It's going to be weird. You can do it. It's super ghetto, but this is very Hardy Bucks of you. Let's go then. Fuck it.
No, it's improvise, adapt, and overcome, mate. You know what I mean? That's the ethos.
Don't be using military terminology around me, buddy.
That's how we do all up in this biatch. Oh man, we've lost 6 viewers thanks to this fucking about.
He said too many people are watching fun from Tommy to get on the bandwagon. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear in sync behind me, but just another player in this game.
Oh, he's back. He's still. No, he's gone again. He's gone.
He's gone now. Yeah, I can see.
Oh man,
I feel bad. Martin, when you're in America in a few months, I don't know if that has been dropped to the public yet. Did I just spoil the surprise? Did I just spoil the surprise, or
what's this?
I was thinking we should go to Chicago at the end of March.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna be,
he's back again. He's back again. Please.
Hey, Martin. In the meantime, I forgot to tell you. Cowboy and I spoke today for about 45 minutes. So we'll talk offline about that. All right.
Okay. Cool. Sweet beans. Mikey J's in the mix. That Leo Radke shifting that lad. It looked like such a setup.
Nobody watched
Chicago.
Did you see?
I've never been to.
Isn't
the circle is indicative of this whole process.
Where in the world is Dr. David?
Come on, David. Now, right. I'm gonna. Stateside is struggling.
How is Stateside the only person in Ireland that's still on a 56K modem? Like, what's going on over there? Is there no fiber optics or even 3G? Like, we had 3G in America in like 2006. What's up? I don't even know how Stateside makes a living.
Oh man, fucking! I couldn't tell you. 1 second, sorry about this. I'm just helping.
No, I can entertain the crowd. You can just do your thing. We know how it is when you get sucked into holes. That's why I get brought back here. So I get brought in to clean
looks
up
like a lost sperm.
It could be. It does. I would see. No, I was saying though, if if the show's in Boston and New York or whatever, then we could just. I was thinking I found an RV, dude, for $1,000 to buy.
Man, that must be just like the most unroadworthiest piece of.
Yeah, but I can put it together. I can do a little mechanic work to it. Absolutely.
Fair
I know
enough.
I know how to use a wrench and shit, but I was honestly thinking of buying that in January, and
Shall I
then
bring
when
my
you guys are
fucking
here.
tools?
Yeah, yeah, bring your fucking tool.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ring stateside.
I don't know if there's any help in stateside in this, unless you can give them a new modem and router. I swear that guy's still using AOL circa 1997. AOL wouldn't have been in Ireland. I apologize. It would have been Ireland online. So
I think there was a bit of AOL for a bit here.
was there? I was
so.
making a joke and making fun of ignorant Americans thinking that AOL is everywhere, but I guess that fell
Okay.
flat.
Okay. Okay.
This man can video chat, but he can't. There he is.
Hello.
Tommy, what's the crack, man? I'm gonna have to do a. I don't know why it's not working for you, brother, man. Shit. 1 second.
Make sure I have my debit card in my pocket before I leave. All right, we're all set.
How you doing?
I'm not
Look it. Tell stateside his
1
eyebrows
second,
look
brother.
professionally done.
These headphones are shite. 1, 2.
Thank you guys.
1 second, bear with me. Fucking hell, man. These headphones are a joke altogether.
Yeah, I mean, oops, did you lose me there?
They're basically being held together with a piece of electrical tape at this stage.
All right, well, I'm about to go
Now
out
we're
into
back in
the
the room.
elements again
Okay,
here.
Tom. Paulie Walnuts is after you. So here's the man himself, Tommy the Hitman Miller.
His eyebrows look way too nice to just be natural. Sorry, that sounded weird. Everyone in the restaurant just heard me. Sorry, everyone. Bye. I better leave now.
For some reason, it's muted. I don't know. Can you hear me, Tom?
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I can hear you, Martin. It's pretty dead.
Oh, Martin, forget about Tom for one moment. Look at what I'm next to, Martin. Look at what I'm next to. That's the Great Masonic Lodge. Martin, I'm next to the Grand Mason Lodge. Look at me. All the masonry. It's the Masonic temple.
The mute on this has decided to just keep coming down by itself. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna have to remove you from the chat.
I'm next to the Masonic temple. Do you want me to do anything for you?
I know. Stay away from them cunts. Okay, so there's stateside.
All right, I gotta go. Good luck to everybody. I love you. Good luck, Martin. Bye.
I love you too, Christine. You're a good lad, man.
Okay. Bye, guys.
All right, brother,
Bye.
man. Chat to you soon. Okay, so stateside, I can't hear any volume on this laptop for some reason. I don't know what the hell's happened. But there he is, the man himself. A man stateside.
How are you getting on?
You all good, are you?
I'm pretty good, man. Yeah.
You know, we do things as we mean to go on, Tom. And we have you here in the mix.
I'm Tommy Miller.
You sure are Tommy Miller. And there you are for everyone to see.
Yeah, I'm Tommy Miller.
How many ales have you had tonight, Tom?
Well, I've had a few drinks,
And what was the tipple of choice?
I had some wine and beer, man.
Wine and beer. Not a bad combo. Not a bad combo at all. Any other crack with you?
Not really, man. We're in the Western world here,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to be in the Western world, but I mean, I don't understand all these fucking film stars in America, who are they? I don't even know who they are,
Pack of cunts, Tom.
I don't even fucking know who they are, man, I don't even fucking know who they are. They can fucking suck my dick,
Oh, jeez, there's no need for language like that, man. I mean, especially when Alan S. says you have beautiful porcelain skin.
Yeah, man, but
And you have worldwide fans here, Tom. Worldwide fans.
I know, man, but I mean, I don't want to end up in the fucking some American fuck those American films, like, you know.
The dude 2112 wants to know if you got any hash.
No, man, like I do, like, but I have some weed, like, you know.
Yeah. Would you call it kind bud, as you'd say in America?
It's not as well. Like, I've had hash actually, Martin, about 3 months ago.
Is it creamy blonde pollen?
But, it's usually weed that I smoke, you know.
Yeah. Just to get you going a bit, like.
I cannot see you. What are you doing there, Martin?
Well, you see, if you look into the screen there, Tom.
I cannot fucking see you, man.
Here I am, Tom, over here, mate. You see,
Who's talking to me? Who's talking to me?
I'm talking to you here. It's me and you chatting one-on-one, mano a mano.
Okay, where's all those guys?
You're looking well, Tom. You've lost the power of weight. Fair play to you. You lost the power of weight.
Look.
Is that an elbow? Is it?
Look, man. Look, man. Look. No, it's a big arm.
Jesus, tonight, look at that, man. It's like you're hiding an apple under your arm. You're lifting weights, Tom. He's fucking jacked, man. Look at the size of them biceps.
Look at that. Look.
Jeez, tonight. Can we get some applause emojis in the chat just to commemorate the gains?
Bicep, look at that for a bicep, Martin Maloney. Look at that for a bicep.
Fucking hell, man. It's like something.
You would not beat me in an arm wrestle, I guarantee you.
Oh, fuck me. You've been training, man. You've been fucking training, Tom.
That's why my heart rate is so good.
I thought you were getting palpitations.
No, well, I don't. I don't. Who told you that?
Eddie Hall.
Who the fuck told you that?
A lad called Eddie Hall.
Oh, fuck that cunt. I don't get palpitations. I'm the fucking... I have the best heart in living in. Who the fuck told you that, Martin?
Eddie Hall, the powerlifter. Apparently one of the lads in the chat was saying it. Look, we got some great... Look, we got some guns emojis. Sorry?
Why did you have to say that?
No, I was just reading one of the comments here, like. Tickets to the gun show. Says tickets to the gun show by Mikey J. That's some unit on him, says Sean. Oh, it would give Eddie Hall a run for his money. That was the yeah.
I don't get compensated. My heart is better than your heart, Martin.
Yeah.
You know, my heart is probably better than yours. Do you know that, do you?
Well, fucking maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Do you know what you said to me before, Martin? You
what?
Said Tommy Miller's suicide. You would probably live us all out.
Yeah. I was gonna say to you, Mikey J wants to see the tricep. Mikey J wants.
Right, man. You're fucking
oh,
right.
fucking fat man.
Strong man, you know that, dude.
You know what you are. You're an Adonis.
Ever again. Don't ever say that again.
You're an absolute Adonis, man. If Danny Dyer was here, he'd say, my bammo's flapping a bit. He would be that scared.
Look at that for a hand.
It's the hand of God. Maradona job.
Look at that for a fucking hand. And the big arm. Look at my arm. Look at the arm. Look at the arm. Look at the arm. Who told you I was getting palpitation?
You said it earlier on, man, that you were fucking getting, fucking racing heart or something. You said it earlier on in the evening.
Yeah, well, I did. I won't lie to you, man. Sometimes I'm walking to the car or walking to the bathroom. Even though I'm not fat, I just have a little bit of fat on me now. I'm not as good. I'm not as fat as I was, like, you know.
So how's the weight loss going, Tom?
Like, it's because of the vapes, man. You know.
Mm.
It's
well, nicotine will give you a palpitation.
No, it's not. There's nicotine in these vapes, man. Not.
Oh yeah, but yeah, there's nicotine there, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but like they're kind of thumping my heart, man. When I walk to the car, or walk to the shop.
Well,
or
just
walk
go
to the
easy
supermarket,
on it, man. Do you know what I mean? Just go easy on it.
You know, like, even though I lost 6.5 stone, I'm only 19.5 stone now, man. I was fucking fit as a fit, like going through a brick wall, you know. But they're fucking my heart up, man. You know, they're not fucking my heart up. They're fucking my breathing up, you know.
Yeah, well, just give it a break, man. Do you know what I mean? Just like,
man, it's actually not it's not my heart. It's like a breathing problem, you know.
yeah.
But overall, I feel pretty healthy, you know.
And tell me, what have you been watching lately? What?
You're right, man. But not to go easy on them.
What have you been watching lately? What do you like? Missy wants to know. A girl in the chat from America. What are you watching in terms of things that have what are you interested in lately?
You can see my beautiful face now.
Well, I'm just looking at you so I can have a chat one-on-one. Unfortunately, you can try and come into the StreamYard again. It might work this time if you try it again.
Who's Missy?
A lady from America living in Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, she's gonna have to fucking look at my beautiful face, isn't she?
Okay, here's a beautiful face again. There you go, Missy. There's the beautiful face. Look at those eyes, man. He's got Betty Davis eyes.
Yeah, man, don't ever say that again. That's not good to me.
What'd you say?
That's not fair to me, man. That's not good. That's not fair to say that. Like,
what did I say that was wrong?
You said I have palpitations. That's not fair to me,
Tom. You described the phenomena of palpitations without saying palpitations. It was you in your own words at the beginning of your entrance to the stream that mentioned this.
You shouldn't have said that, man. That's
palpitations happen all the time, Tom. Do you know what I mean? Happens all the time.
The told me they're awful common. Like,
should be drinking much coffee.
Yeah, too much coffee.
Yeah, there you go. Caffeine. Caffeine and nicotine are both nerve stimulants, Tom.
Listen to me, Martin. The doctor said to me, caffeine, listen to me stateside, caffeine and nicotine and caffeine and alcohol is the worst case of palpitation people that ever deal with.
Yeah, there you go. And as Oil on the Road says, we all have them stateside.
It's not dangerous, you know.
As Sean said here, palpitations let you know you're still alive. And as Bobby Firmino says, buzzed off the nut with caffeine.
I'm stateside, I could live till I'm 85, okay?
You could do. Missy just wants to see your pleasant side. You know what I mean? The more mild-mannered.
Who is Missy? Tell her to add me on Facebook.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure she'll be right on that immediately.
Tell her I really like her, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, Tom. Basically.
Tell her to add Tommy Miller, the beautiful, famous actor, stateside.
Okay. So, Sophie Parkinson, we're talking with stateside here from the Hardy Books, and he is here in the chat, and we're talking about the heart rhythm, and maybe some of these effects he's been feeling lately might be down to overconsumption of caffeine and nicotine that are both nerve stimulants.
No, alcohol, man.
Alcohol as well. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, but look, this is how it is, man. But look, you're doing well. You're on the exercise bike. You've lost 6 stone in the last year.
6.5 stone.
6.5 stone, man. That's fantastic. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
just by dieting alone, man.
And what are you eating these days, Tom? What's your diet consist of?
I'm just constantly eating fruit and vegetables.
Good lad, Tom. Yeah, chicken, fruit and vegetables, bit of brown rice. Yeah.
I want to get down to like 14, 15 stone, no problem, man. You know.
Yeah.
Look, man, look.
I see you've got fantastic guns there, man. Are you doing the weights, Tom? Are you?
No, man, they're just naturally that strong.
Yeah.
Look, man, look.
I can see it. I can see it.
Look.
Jesus tonight. Fucking something else, Tom.
I tell Missy to listen. I don't care if she just wants a relationship. I just want a friendship, you know.
Yeah, Missy, there's an extension of friendship has been bestowed from stateside here. There he is.
She sounds pretty good, pretty nice. Like, I just want some
Sam,
friendship,
Sam.
you know.
Mikey J said you'd make a savage power lifter. Would you get into the strongman game, Tom?
Well, I don't know if I'm actually wide enough for that, Martin.
What you mean, man? You're the width of a fucking double fridge freezer. Do you know what I mean? You're a proper geezer. You're carrying. You've got a lovable. And Mark Dooner says a lovable strongman. Do you think you could maybe reinvent yourself?
I reckon Martin Maloney. Listen, I reckon I have the width for it. You know.
Hmm.
I don't think he'd beat me in an arm wrestle.
Shawneen says, have you been to mass lately, and have you been doing any confessions?
I was in mass in the Philippines.
Yeah, how'd you get on?
I was with 6 different girlfriends in mass in the Philippines. They're
at the same time,
religious people, you know.
So were you dating the 6 women at once? What was the?
No, there were 6 different girlfriends, Martin.
Jesus, man, how did you do it? How did you fucking?
You don't understand,
Martin. Like spinning plates, man.
I need to tell you, Martin Maloney, listen to me. When I meet you, I need to tell you my life story, okay? You would not believe what happened to me, okay?
Tell me this. MY5T Crimson says, is stateside truly 44 pits?
Oh, of course, yeah. There's no denying that. I'm absolutely beautiful. There is no fucking denying that. I am 44 Brad Pitts. I'm literally 44 fucking Brad Pitts, okay?
But how many Depps are you? As in the Johnny Depp metric, would you be?
Probably 68.
68. So the currency of Pitts versus Depps would be richer. So Depp would have more of a fiscal
I'd be
value.
actually more attractive than Johnny Depp if I put my makeup to it.
Eric Swift says that 6.5 stone is the equivalent of losing a jockey off your back.
But you're a good-looking guy yourself, Mark. You know?
Thanks very much, Tom. You know, I'm hanging in there.
You look young too. You didn't age that. No.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror. Looks like bits have fallen off. You know what I mean? The wheels are coming off. But like that's age, man. You got to age gracefully.
You still look like you haven't aged much, you know.
Yeah, but when I was 22, people thought I was 32. So I guess I kind of caught up in the end.
Man, you're a young guy, like, you know.
Fucking early 40, Tom. Do you know what I mean? Fucking early 40.
But you're still a young man, you know.
Oh, compared to the cast of Last of the Summer Wine. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Man, listen, you need to tell all the fans of mine that I'm a nice guy, you know.
Mm.
I'm stateside. I'm Tommy Miller, you know.
Yeah.
And my heart rate is very good.
This is good, man. Have you got into the running, Tom? Because the running, man, I tell you, the fucking weight will drop off you and you'll get really fit. You can run upstairs. And
you want to know the truth, Martin?
Go on.
When I walk, I feel so light.
This is good.
But like, I feel like I can run now, but I haven't tried it.
Because the time you were over here in Sweden, man, you know, the sweat was going into your mouth and your pits were going down, and it was horrible.
Man, I was a big guy back then, you know.
Mm.
But I'm not as big as that guy. I was 28 stone back then, dude. Seriously.
28 stone?
That was another life, like.
Jesus. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It must feel great just to kind of, you know, lose the weight.
I was just sweating like a fucking prick back then, you know.
Yeah, it was tough all going, man. I can imagine it was tough all going.
I was a nice guy, like, but I was just a big guy, you know.
And fair play to you. You're a sound man for getting the drinks
in,
man. You're a sound man for getting the drinks in.
I was a very nice guy.
This is true. But
you are, Martin. Look, I respect you so much, man. I appreciate you giving me the Roland Hardy box, and only for you, I would not be stateside today, you know. And I would take my hat off to you.
Fair play
You're
to you, Tom.
Such a great guy.
Thank you for saying so. I was going to say, Tanya Durkin was over here last week.
No, man. I thank you. You met me stateside today. You are the best man ever.
Cheers, Tom. Well, look, you did well, especially the Brian Kennedy episode, man. That was a fantastic job you did.
And I appreciate my nephew showed me that you said that your favorite episode of Party Drops is Brian Kennedy and me.
Yeah, that's just it was a fantastic episode. You did a great job.
You showed me that, you know.
Yeah, it was, but is there any repeats of it on TV lately at all? Anything?
Well, man, actually, no. We're going to have to get another series back, man. Seriously, Martin. Seriously. You gotta get it back again, man. I want to prove my acting.
Well, Sophie Parkinson says, "Would you ever like to pick up the Hardy books again?" Definitely. I'd be well up for that.
Well, of course, man. I've been waiting fucking years for it, man. You know?
Right, steady on.
Fucking hell, man. I want to prove my acting, you know?
Yes, you're a top actor. And just to go over the list of credentials that you have, you're a tough guy, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You're a great climber. You've got a face that's carved by angels. You no longer have extremely long hair, like myself. The hair.
No, I have short hair now, Martin.
Sorry.
I have short hair now.
Yeah. You've.
Yeah.
Would you ever shave the head? Would you for the crack?
Probably not. Never, Martin. No.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't say so, Martin. To be honest with you, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
Fair enough. Well, look, Tom, I just want to say I have to wrap this up because my battery's going to die now, mate. But thank you very much for coming on, and it's nice to catch up with you. And where can people find you, Tom? You know, like, I mean, I think you should start your own TikTok channel where basically you just talk about things.
Can I just tell you something before we go?
Absolutely.
I have my own YouTube channel.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
you'll get instant subscribers, man. What's the name of the YouTube channel?
Yeah. It's called The Food Dude.
What's it called?
The Food Dude.
The Food Dude on YouTube.
Yeah, my nephew set it up. He's got a professional camera. He's got the Hardy Bucks. He's got a really expensive camera.
Well, look, man, just get your nephew to start filming you doing things,
videos, man. It's not getting many likes or views, man, but it's still in my head because it should get some of it because I'm so fucking good at that eating, you know. I'm a competitive eater.
You'll have to send me a link there so I can pass it on because I can't see.
I'll send you the link tomorrow.
Yeah, please do, man. Please do. I was going to say to you as well, Tom.
You got my message. Get on to me about it, okay?
Tom, whatever happened to that video? Oh, please, before we go, can you go on? Can you please say hi to Joey in New Zealand?
Hi, Joey. Hi.
There you go.
How are you doing?
Excellent stuff. So I was going to say.
Who's that Missy there? Tell her to add me, will you?
Oh, Missy, can you please add Stateside on? And where can you be found, Stateside?
Tommy Miller on Facebook. Tommy Miller.
Tommy Miller on Facebook. Okay. And the other
TONMYMILLER. Tommy Miller, the greatest beautiful actor of all time.
Okay, and tell me this, Tom. Before we go, can you please tell me two questions I have? First of all, whatever happened to
Of course, I'll answer you.
Okay. Whatever happened to that video of you on X Factor? Where's it gone? Can we find it? It used to say X Factor for states.
I don't know.
That was fucking brilliant.
I don't know. X Factor 4. It used to be called Martin. Listen, it used to be called X Factor 4 Tommy, but it's actually vanished off the face of the earth. I was on the X Factor, man. I don't know what happened to that. What's the second question?
The second question is, can you tell us a little bit about your experience meeting? Did you meet Simon Cowell and Sharon Osbourne, and how did that?
I did.
How was that?
Well, I got Simon Cowell said no. Sharon Osbourne said no. Lou Walsh and Donnie Minogue said yes.
Oh yeah.
What it takes to be a rock singer, you know.
So
singing on the X Factor, you know.
So Danny Minogue and Louis Walsh.
Famous actor, you know. I was such a good fucking singer, man. I'm a great singer, you know that.
Can you Can you belt out the song that you sung that time on X Factor, just so we can?
Well, what kind of like
Under the Bridge.
Purpose?
Yeah.
Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way.
And you did that, fair play to you. But I just want to say, Tom.
I sung that whole song, man. Do you understand me? I sung that whole song, man.
And not only did you sing it on X Factor, you came on stage with us at our very first Hardy Bucks gig. Do you remember the time, Tom, you came to the gig in Dublin we did in the Academy on Abbey Street, and you got up and you actually sung "Take me to the place I love, take me all the way," and you did that.
Take me all the way.
Christ. Okay, well look, I'm gonna have to go now because I've got to be up early in the morning and help a friend move some furniture.
I didn't mean to say that, man. I just made to shout there.
You're all right, mate. But listen, nice talking to you. And what was the name of your channel?
Tell her I just want to be her friend, okay?
Yeah, you better treat her with respect, Tom. Tell me this: did you see this Irish Newfoundland bird once?
Tommy fucking Miller stateside.
Okay, and tell me this: Irish Newfoundland bird wants to know: seen the state of Cowell after his plastic surgery? Any comments on that?
I have no comment.
Okay, fair enough. Well done, and yeah, maybe we can.
The call tonight, Martin. Okay.
Hey, and we got Ed O'Neill is up as well. He might even join. The link is in the chat, Ed, if you want to jump. But I also know Ed has had trouble in the past trying to access the stream. But nice to have you on, Tom. Thanks for being with us. You know, there's a lot of people who are very.
Can I just say I appreciate you having me on tonight, and I appreciate all the fans as well. You know. No
bother at all, mate. You're a good skin. And
I appreciate all the fans. I appreciate everybody that had me on tonight, and I appreciate Missy just having me on Facebook for a friendship. You know.
Fair dues, mate. Fair dues. I think we have MY5T Crimson says device is not connected, but they'll have to connect your mic and camera before you add them to the stream. But Tommy, fair play to you, mate. I hope you keep.
Thank you very much, Dr. Martin. Thank you so much.
And keep up the good work, man. Get down to a good 16 stone, a solid muscle, man. And
I want to get down to 17 stone by next summer. You know.
Oh man, you do that before February if you start running as well.
If I really work on them, right?
Do you know what you could do? You could go down to Enniscrone Beach and run along the beach and then go in for a dip. I see it, man. I do. It's, you know what? It's spellbinding. It's I just want to go like this to it and squeeze it in the heat of the night. But ATB Vids says Cowell used chicken foreskins in his forehead, but it got infected.
I'm a nice guy.
You're a nice dude. You got the attitude, kind of groovy, laid back mood, much like the theme tune to California Love.
Martin, am I a wrestler?
Sorry?
Am I a good wrestler?
I've never seen you wrestle, but I'd imagine that you'd be quite a unmovable object when it comes to the vibes and that. You know what I mean? I think you'd be.
I love you so much, man. You know.
Cheers, Tommy. Much love to you too, love. All right, well, look, I got to hit the road, but stick around for the live stream and hang out in the comment section if you want, mate. But best of luck to you, and yeah, we'll talk to you. We'll get you on again over the Christmas, Tom, for an old chat. Yeah.
You are the best, man.
Cheers, brother, man. Appreciate the props. Flex them, and Sophie Parkinson says, flex the muscle for the Enniscorthy Southport lass.
Tell Missy to add me for the crack, will you?
Oh yeah, she has done. She said you also get the best eyebrow award as well.
Just as friends, like, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, look, best of luck, Tom, and I'll chat to you later. Thanks for coming on, and give me regards to the parents.
For the call, Martin, I really appreciate it. Tell my mother and father he said hello, okay?
Sweet deals. All right, brother, man. Chat to you soon. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, bro. Take care.
Chuck your alert to you. Good luck, mate. Take care. So there you have it. The man, the myth, the mystery. He has Ed O'Neill has invited me to the Christmas show on the 14th. Ed O'Neill, pray do tell what lineup on the 14th. That is next Wednesday, I believe. I'm sure I can make that. I think I can, unless there's some unforeseen event that comes up, I can come along to the radio show where I go in and treat the place like it's my own living room. Oh, well, we're nearly up to the 2 hour mark. These live streams aren't really known for their brevity, but they sure are a wild ride into late night, post midnight irreverence. Martin, the stateside wrangler, says Sean. It would have been nice if we got him on and it would have worked out, but yes, sometimes it's like herding cats. But I just want to remind the audience that he is indeed a good climber, a face that's caught by angels, a tough guy, Spider-Man, and he's got a good brain. And his muscles are now taking shape. Fair play to him. His muscles, I'd say he could probably squash a Granny Smith apple betwixt his bicep and forearm in a intense flex odyssey. So maybe one of the evenings we can actually get him when he's got a setup to do this thing, maybe over the Christmas, and we'll see how that goes. We wish him well with the exercise. Still better than no stateside. Oh, that's right, hey, that's right. His muscles are number one. He will like this now. This will be music to his ears. But that's about the crack really for tonight. It's she's benching a near 2 a.m. in the morning. And I just want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for sticking around and enjoying the live stream. It's low tech but good crack, and that's something you and me always stuck together on. Let's face it. Do you know what I mean? And fucking, we'll keep on rolling, baby. Limp Bizkit style. Do you know what I mean? Freddie Durst. But I just want to say thank you all to everyone who's in the live stream now and everybody who's watching later on in the videos. Had great crack with it tonight. Every Friday night, if I can, 12 o'clock Central European time, 11 o'clock GMT, and fucking do the rest yourself, lads. Do you know what I mean? You could be down. We've had people from the States, Ireland, Canada, New Zealand, England, Sweden, Ireland, all over the place, man. All over the place. But give the old thumbs up. I don't know if it makes any difference. Don't fucking know. But yeah, good to see you all, and have a great night and enjoy your weekend, and just fucking take it handy, man. Michigan. We got someone up there in Michigan. We got Chicago's Illinois. We got Illinois. We got Michigan. And just throw it into the comment section there, just for the point of reference. See what Bargamossen, my man, representing Bargamossen on the green line, mot Skarpnek, nummer 17. Check your large, you too, Shawnee. So yeah, Ed O'Neill is from previously, before Bargamossen, he was from Ohio and then SoCal, Southport. Is that over Southport in England? Is it, Sophie? So we got NE, Dublin. NE, what the fuck's NE, man? Kildare, is it? Arizona. Good man, stay green pony boy. TE, Papapa, New Zealand. Wow. Oh, Te Papa. Near Liverpool, Ormskirk. Oh, McGull. I used to work out there. Southport. Oh yeah, Southport in Liverpool with the metal men on the beach. Stevie Gerrard lived up in Southport, apparently. Fair play to you, Sophie Parkinson there, lad. Over in Liverpool, just representing. In Georgia, USA, ad blocker. No, from Capistrano Beach, California, says O'Donnell. Nice part of the world to be from. Catching the surf off the Pacific. But I don't live in Texas. I live in LA. Oi, oi, oi. Argyle. Oil on the road. Oh, we got 1 second now. What about you? All right. Oh, sounds a bell. Well, I'm going to wrap this live stream up now. Unless you want to jump on and hang out with us on it. Fair enough. 51. Hold on a second. We have a lovely guest, an impromptu visit to the house who's just come back from Barcelona. The main man from Donegal himself. Well, we've an old live guest. May as well bring him in for the chat. He was fucking locked out of the gaff. I said, come here, lad. Throw the old head down there. There's an old bedding there for you, lad.
You'd mind seeing me take a wee drink, would you?
Oh, I'm fucking dropping. Come and say hello. It's fucking Rodders, hey.
Hello.
Oh, you just missed Stateside?
Oh, no way.
Yeah, but
Was it on, was it?
he was, yeah. He was flexing the biceps like a madman.
Oh, very good.
So this is nice to have this first time you've been to the lair, man.
It is nice. First time I've been in a new place.
How are you doing, Papa?
14 hours of travelling there.
14 hours. You just come back from Barcelona, or as the Spanish would call it, Barcelona.
What's that fucking 5 hour layover then in Hamburg?
Oh yeah, back
Not
to
in Hamburg, Frankfurt.
Oh right, we were in Hamburg recently. A couple of videos we could probably put up for the crack. Okay, so Missy says, okay, we're still on. I'll have a beer then. Well, look, if it's about
Fair play to you, Missy.
6 o'clock in LA, man, or whatever it is, 9 hour difference. Oh fucking hell, man! And you've got the screw shop as well.
So I was going to drink it in the plane. You see,
Get no wine glass out the cupboard
have
for
you
us.
got wine glasses?
Oh, fucking do it.
Posh, yeah.
Sophisticated, man. Sophisticated.
You think we drop a wine yourself?
I'd rather have a fucking gander's worth. Don't mind the dirty dishes. I was going to do them now. John Lennon lives, says ATB Vids. Curtis Yarvin. And Sophie Parkinson says, good man. And Shawneen from Chicago will smoke another bone.
Good man.
So it's fucking great. It's an impromptu visit at 2 a.m.
I'm glad that my preference has made everybody start drinking and taking drugs.
for fucking plenty, eh? But this man, you know, he was the wife was in bed, and I was like, I can't see a man stuck out in -6, man. Me casa su casa, and that's the way we would be rolling over here.
You know, she phoned me then when I was halfway here, and I was like, fuck off. I swear to God.
Yeah, I was sure, like,
it was like,
what can a man do at the end of the day?
She wanted £200 for a taxi from Orlando.
200 quid for a taxi?
Yep.
That's actually what my sister paid, and when she was here last week.
No way.
Yeah, so I had my mother over in Sweden here last week, which is good crack, but I think I already mentioned that. This is the craziest version of the Late Late Show. So, at 2 a.m. Reveal Margaret. On the fucking Donegal, boys.
Cheers, my God. Sláinte.
We're feeding this tomorrow. I don't have any cherries. I don't have any apples either. Could have baked an impromptu pie in the middle of the night. So cheers, everybody. This was unexpected. We'll do another 12 minutes and we'll round it off at 2 hours. Then I'll talk about how his trip went over in Barcelona. Did you meet your man Marcus?
No, I hadn't time.
Well, big shout out to Marcus Maher.
He did make a big effort to try and meet me a few times, but it was just fucking too busy.
Jeez, that's a fucking nice bit of wine.
That is nice.
That's not cheap shite, that is.
The best for us.
Only the fucking
Housing estate boys.
Exactly, Housing Estate Boys done quasi good. I'll tell you what I was watching today on Netflix. Daughter put on was a Cobra Kai. I wanted to watch that for years, and we watched Karate Kid. I thought it'd be a good thing to show the kids a bit of Karate Kid, just to give them a bit of morale, as in like, you're the best around, nothing's ever gonna keep you down kind of vibe, you know. And Daniel's son, wax on, wax off, Mr. Miyagi, and yeah, they enjoyed that. And then we were watching the Cobra Kai. Very well done, interweaving the storylines. Some crude remarks though for smaller people. Didn't you know? It's funny, like, because when you're you know, in your young age, you don't really give a shit about that. But when you're watching stuff with kids that have lewd references, you're a bit like, no. And then there'll be kids watching Hardy Books, and they're like, my kids, they love the show. And I'm like, how old are they? 12. I'm like, oh, sick.
I think that's the age Christian was someone's watching the Hardy Books.
Probably was. And look how he turned out.
Exactly.
Your man looks like Gareth Davis. Who the hell is Gareth Davis? Do you know?
I don't know. Who does?
Casey Neistat in the house. I'd say Rod's a fair bit better looking than Kissy. I always maintained Alan Rickman.
And I've been partying for 4 days and traveling for 14 hours as well.
How was Barcelona? What was the score like? What did you learn about the place? It's a rough old gaff, is it?
I've been there a few times before. Veteran of the place, but I ended up going out with the security guys then last night.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was finished up with this party out in the new camp.
Oh,
So I worked for Spotify, and Spotify sponsored Barcelona.
Was it Spotify footing the expenses?
Of course.
Oh man,
I wouldn't have been there.
fucking hell, I wish I'd gone back to college and done some numbers bog job.
It was good crack, but it was long days. So kind of like conference kind of shit during the day and then parties at night.
Wouldn't expect any less, to be quite honest with you.
And then I was in the hotel bar trying to be good just before bedtime. The security guys come in.
What time are you up this morning?
I didn't really sleep. It was like I left the hotel at 11. So you know we've shared hotel rooms.
Yeah.
Martin.
Armored cars on tanks and guns. Apparently Gareth Davis. Oh yeah, give man Gareth Davis, the Welsh guy. I met him over here in Stockholm once. I'd say Rod be better looking than him.
I like the flamboyant thing.
Your man looked like he would have eaten Rod. We got here. Made a "Don't Cross the Streams" reference in work earlier. Blank stares and people in their late 20s. Christ, what's happened? Make you fucking wonder, man. What's it here? Shawneen says he looks like he'd be driving a Harley down Route 66. Well, that's the next project.
It
is indeed. Fucking cruising on American choppers with myself and Rod, armored cars and tanks and guns.
Came to take away or something.
He was filming me there while I was asleep, and we were in Hamburg, and he had the Wolf Tones blasting, and he just pans the camera over to me in bed, puts the camera right into my face, and I wake up and I'm like, bastards. And then I start going, armored cars and tanks and guns. And he goes, you know what, Marty, for an idiot, you're fucking great crack even when you're asleep. And I was like, I wouldn't be surprised. Actually.
To be fair, you couldn't piss this man off. I was tickling his feet and everything to get him up. Waking up smiling.
I'll tell you one thing, like my Achilles heel is getting up early, consistently on time. It's an affliction.
Yeah, short of age now.
What a pack of Marlboro Reds. Mick says, there's a bit of River Cottage about him. What's River Cottage? ATB says we used to cross the streams as kids sharing a piss pot. Back in the day when there was 9 of us having to share the bed.
Oh, the sword fight.
Missy from LA says she's loving the denim shirt.
Cheers. Donegal tuxedo. Denim.
He also looks like Casey Jones of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990. I actually seen that with a lad called Michael Sant at the cinema in King Street in Wallasey. Quite enjoyed that. And then there was number 2 featuring Vanilla Ice, Secrets of the Ooze. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Jesus,
Stephen Grant, like this man, you can't compare him to Ed Byrne. Because this man would fucking out-session Ed Byrne at any given Monday. And that's gospel.
I would too.
What brought you both to Sweden?
Spotify. I came to work for Spotify for 6 months, 6.5 years ago. Ever since.
And I came here in 2003 to rehome Street Dogs, and I got a free ticket to Sweden. I was promised handy jobs and accommodation, and meeting Swedish women, and the last one fucking came true. And the rest kind of sorted itself out. Is that a wedding ring there, hey? Your man is like Sly Rax, the guy from, remember Mask? The 80s TV, the cartoon. Max figures were cool.
It's a good job I'm not fucking paranoid about my appearance here.
He's a fucking classic lad, man. He's like Rory, he's related to Rory Gallagher and Ronnie Ostrom. Fucking doppelgangers, eh? So we got 5 minutes left to chat. I think we'll wrap it up at the 2 hour mark. And I'm more like the lead singer of Motorhead, but he doesn't have those big fucking golf balls sticking out the side of his face, and he's a lot more smoother than Lemmy would be. Lemmy be fucking what you on about? Yeah, fucking. I haven't slept since last Tuesday.
I've got that in common with him.
Aye, fair to fucking do. We had great crack just sitting in a kebab shop for all hours in in Hamburg. Just anytime we wanted food, it was like, can I get some of that lobster soup? And I don't know if it was lobster soup. It was just like there was some fish. Look at that curl there, man. What's going on?
And the last day we were there, we went in for like to get cured. Remember?
Oh man, the curry cheese and the chips, man. I was fucking hell.
I know the Scousers landed them and one of them recognised you.
Yeah, they're like, where are they from? They were from, I think they were from near Everton, somewhere around there. Do you ever remember that time when Grant Mitchell, aka Ross Kemp, goes to Liverpool and he's going, so what is it about Norris Green you don't like? And there's these lads going, fucking that dogs, man. That dogs coming around here and rape our birds, man. Do you know what I mean? Rape our birds. As if they had claim. Best Irish band in history, Rod. Stephen Grant wants to know.
Oof. For me, Luke Kelly was the best of them all, I think. I would go like Luke 1.
Foster Brothers. Foster Bob.
Foster and Alan. Foster and Alan.
Boys Home.
I'd say Luke number 1, fucking Rory number 2, and Sinead number 3 probably. And then maybe McGann.
Oh, Thin Lizzy, man.
5 from you probably.
I'd probably go Rory I'd probably say Thin Lizzy, Rory Gallagher, Van Morrison, early U2.
Oh, before Luke?
Oh yeah, Luke. I mean, I was never. Yeah, but Luke's fantastic, but it was kind of like I was always more into the kind of the rock and roll stuff. But as a writer and a performer, he was fantastic. What do you think, Rod, when you see like the Late Late Show going, and now it's time to bring out Ronnie Drew? Brennan's bread today, and so like, we ate coddled and all that. Damn boy, the fucking canals.
I went to see fucking Ronnie Drew live when he'd lost all the hair and lost the beard and stuff when he was doing his chemo or whatever. And he played 3 songs. He kind of knew he was towards the end.
Is it wrong of me to say that he kind of reminded me a bit of Darth Vader when he took the helmet off? Because he kind of looked similar.
He did look very different without the hair. But he basically talked the whole way through the gig. I think he played 3 songs in the 2-hour gig.
Justin Scroll, good to see you, mate. I feel ancient saying the Frames. I was never into the Frames, man.
The Frames are decent, though.
Glenn Hansen, he's just so fucking. He's in everything like
I've got
Flower.
what's album or single? Revel It. I've got a single. There's fucking 12-inch releases.
Early U2, spot on to Stephen Grant. Yeah, but what happened? I mean, Bono was like hanging out with the Davos mob over there in Switzerland, and hanging out with George Bush and the fucking war criminal elite.
Yeah, I don't know about Bono.
Yeah, I seen he got they were given the Kennedy honors there recently. He's just fucking. When
I would like to punk. There's some good punk bands coming out, like Stiff Little Fingers,
Undertones. Therapy as well.
Therapy is big time.
I remember seeing Therapy in 2000, and it was the very first festival I went to witness it. Were you there?
I was sure there.
2000.
Yeah.
And myself, Tony Lennon, and Chris Kinsler. If you're watching Kinsler, fucking you remember the day well. We bought a 3-litre bottle of fucking Bulmer's original cider. It wasn't the Bulmer's, but it was the Bulmer's original stuff.
Nice.
And we just sat, like, we lied back and just drank out of the bottle. We've got pictures of us doing that. And we were so pissed, we thought we were in a dream. And I remember I had a policy of, like, trying to shift goth girls because they were the most craziest. And so I just had a policy of, like, I was 17, got a few shifts that day, and ended up with making out with a girl from Cork, from Charleville. Can't remember her name, but she was sound though. I never saw her again.
Nearly all the girls back then was goths.
Yeah, that was.
Hence why I became one for a while.
Listen to the fucking Cure and the boys. You got some very interesting tales from living in the borderlands, like it's like. Could you tell the story about you were the first handover after and when they asked what your name was, you were like Jim Morrison?
It was Jim Morrison's birthday. Jim Morrison's birthday yesterday.
It was, yeah.
So that's why I didn't sleep. So yeah, it's
the artist formerly known as Sinead O'Connor.
So yeah, it's.
I remember the first witness, David Gray headline. Yeah, David Gray,
right.
Groove Armada, Travis, All Saints, Beck. And I remember the adverts.
Was that the first one?
That was the first one, yeah. I got the devil's haircut.
I was living in that.
I see you, baby. Right, shaking that ass.
I was living in Navan at the time, believe it or
not.
Navan?
You're only up the road. There was a funny story.
I had to come back to Donegal though, because I'd got this like work experience thing in the health board in Navan. Sure, I hadn't a clue, but I had no
Did
money.
you meet Tommy and Hector in Dillamore up there?
So I went back up to Donegal, and my English cousin had moved over, gave me a load of fake 20 quid notes, and that's how I went
Sweet,
to witness. That's how I went to witness.
Actually, I have to say, I was when I came back from Interrail in 2002. I was in Eos in Greece and met all these lads. Became good friends with these lads from Dublin, and one of them, Jono. I remember being sickened. I didn't think of this. When they take the tickets off you, they just put them in like a big box. And he reached in and grabbed 6 of them. Fucking sold it for 100 quid each.
This way.
So we just made 600 quid, and I was like,
brilliant.
"Fuck! Why didn't I think of that?"
But I normally used to do that and would go with no ticket and for the festivals,
Mm.
and it's just ordinary lads that are working, and you especially the Belfast ones.
Mm.
There was a Belfast company used to do it. And you go up and you say, "All right, lad," and you would throw them maybe 20 or 30 quid for like a ticket that cost 100 quid, and they would give you the armband.
And did these lads usually have like swallows tattooed on their necks with and wearing Chelsea boots?
No, not really balaclavas.
Missy said, "I used to be a goth chick with a pierced eyebrow dancing to Peter Murphy at the back cave. Where were you?"
Peter Murphy, brilliant.
Who's Peter Murphy? Who's home?
He's a boss. Is that the same person?
Oh yeah, me and Rod. I guess we can announce this. We're going into the DJing game together. What's the name of it? Give it the elevator pitch. Makara. So the two of us are going to take Stockholm by storm, and we're not going to fuck about with the little gigs. We're going straight to the top.
Straight to the posh ones.
Check in on us in 6 months to see if we if that happens. Yeah. But I couldn't think of any two better men. Like when Rod came over a couple of years ago, he was like hanging out with all the luminaries of the Irish expat community. And I seen him popping up. I said, who is this Rod lad, man? And then he adds me on Facebook, and I'm like, yeah, this is fucking sound. And then we were at Queens of Stone Age gig in Granalund, and he was like, "Fucking Marty, man." And I was like, he's fucking one of the boys, man. He's like solid. And we've been
along with fucking Mick Kelly, was it?
Mick Kelly and the boys, yeah. And Mick Kelly and the boys for Live Nation, he was working with us. And he's like one of the head guys in Live Nation, while me, Tommy Boo, and French Toast were humping fucking boxes back in the day.
So this guy, Mick Kelly, he runs Lollapalooza.
Tell a story.
And Martin's driving a supercharged golf cart.
Handy number.
To take the artists and the VIPs from all backstage to different areas of the festival site, and I come out and we basically just fucked about all day in this golf cart, different the golf cart, and I would hop into the free VIP bar and get us beers.
Oh, you did, and it was good crack. But I had to, you see, I was like the cow that kicked over the good bucket of milk because I did a really good job for the whole weekend, and then there's this French guy. His name was Peter. He was like, "I book DJs for festivals, and I'm here on business." And they were making a big fuss of him because we were driving these like fucking VIPs around. The fucker had stole a couple of wristbands worth fucking $2,000, and was getting people in for free. And I was like, "That's fucked up, man." He was like, and then he pulled out this bottle of really fancy champagne, and he goes, "Would you want to help me drink it?" And I was like, "Sound." And then I was allowed to have a break, and I just ended up going straight into the fucking VIP section. Some fucking asshole called Emily took a picture of me and sent it to the boss of Live Nation, and I wasn't invited back.
Is that who fucking wife told you, was it? I didn't know that.
She's an old cunt.
No, she is an old cunt.
Yeah. Well, do you know her, do you?
No.
But
don't. That's it.
No, she was such a twat that she put a girl crying on her first day and she never came back.
No way. Because you remember it was
nasty.
They put like the drug squad. The drug squad were going to raid the rich kids area.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And they ended up. I mean, you were a bit stoned, maybe. Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. I remember it well.
It was like
scary times.
See these detectives in the golf cart, right?
Yeah, I was driving the DS around, and we were like, ugh. But it was good times, man. I tell you, the weekend really took an impressive turn when this man showed up. I enjoyed the crack, so I did. It was good. It was a vibrant atmosphere. It always is. It's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment at all. If 2 more Irish move to Sweden, it'll become 33rd county. Fucking Shawnee knows well the crack. We'll have to go to Sean in Chicago. Actually, you know what? While we're here, I think you'll get a good kick out of this.
City of Chicago. That's good, Jim.
Well, do you remember the text messages we sent to Brian McFadden of Westlife?
Oh, we fucking send them voicemails and all. Yeah.
So you have to. So let me see. I'll have to bring this up.
Every so often, when we get drunk, we would absolutely torment Brian McFadden. So I would go through Martin's phone times and I would go, "What famous people's phone numbers do you have?"
And I got his phone number from, I won't say who. But I wrote this 1st of August 2020, same time, pretty much 2:10. I was like, "How will you be? I'm here with a Donegal mate here in Sweden, a good mate with Rob Connors. Give us a bell. We're cut from the same cloth. Get on the Hardy Bucks podcast. Seamus the wrestler job." And then 16th of May 2021, over a year later, Brian, and this was 3:52 a.m. Brian, sorry for ringing at a late time. I'm over here talking Swedish finers. I'd say I'd ring a man for street cred reasons. I don't expect a reply, but keep it well cushy. If you're coming to Stockholm, man, give me a shout. I don't know what this was here. It says but downloading, but I took a picture of us.
We took a selfie as well, which wasn't very complimentary either.
No, and then it went to go on B. Rod's party boy Connor's best friend. We're sound cunts. And then I sent another picture. And then it went to this. And I don't know if Brian had changed from the iPhone to Android, but it went from blue to green. And I went, "Here, McFadden, you cunt. I'll fucking bet you glad. Please don't block me. It's my only claim to fame. Got great time for you. Bag of dust. I leave you off. Selfie self and Callum Best will head off to the club in Dalkey with Blind Boy, Bono, Enya, and Bod O'Driscoll. Hon Finn Harps." And then the last one was, Tell party boy Rob Connors we're going lushing up Dubai way on a Tuesday week. And that was the last.
And then he blocked. We were leaving him voicemails. Well, we would always.
Hey, I might ring him now and see if he's.
I see if he's unblocked.
Should I ring him for the crack?
God, really?
Fuck it. Ring him now for the crack. You won't answer.
The person you're calling, Brian, is on another line.
You're not blocked anymore, though.
Brian. So we have his number. His number there for anyone who wants it.
So yeah, the story there was that I was in New York and I met this guy he was half Irish and half Indonesian.
Malaysian, was it?
Indonesian.
Indonesian.
And he was fucking. His nickname was Party Boy Connors. His surname was Connors. Right? He looked completely Indonesian.
Yeah.
But his name was Rob Connors.
Any relation to John Connors, the actor?
Half cousin now. Wife. So this guy tells me, like, we become kind of friendly enough. We're at party and all. He lives up to his name, to be fair.
He does, yeah.
He does. And then he tells me that he's best friends with Brian McFadden and Westlife.
Hey, could you ring Party Boy Connors?
I could.
Ring him for the crack. So we get Party Boy Connors.
To be fair, I haven't spoke to him in years, though.
No relation to Rob Reiner, is it?
I'm not going to ring him and stick him on a live stream. No.
Not fair. He doesn't know he's on a live stream.
That's true. I fucking ring him.
Well, maybe details might be given out.
No, because he could say anything.
Yeah,
actually.
exactly. Yeah.
Last time I actually seen him, we were giving magic mushrooms.
Yeah, we're in Sweden, man. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Look, ATB says this. He says, my cousin partied with Brian. He said that they ate sushi out of a Japanese girl's ass with no chopsticks.
That's disgusting. Sushi.
Have you got any biscuits? Get them.
The original Oxygen.
He didn't have to work hard at twisting the arm there.
No, that's for sure.
Not at all, Shawnee. Not at all. Should it have to be a couple of... Hey, listen, I shouldn't be announcing it, but I'll fucking announce it. Big fucking birthday for the 40th. Stockholm, 4th of February. Get in touch. He's going to be there.
I bullied PG into booking the flight.
Oh yeah,
today.
yeah. Paul Gallagher's coming over as well. He just sent me the code to the details. He did, yeah. He was like, "Fucking lock up your grannies."
Because I'd so bad for a change. There was Wi-Fi on the flight.
Did you ever remember seeing that film with Dolph Lundgren and fucking Brandon Lee called Showdown Little Tokyo? Because there was a scene where there was like loads of like Japanese yakuza boys eating sushi off naked women. Just that's a film I saw.
I must check that out actually. Was Brian McFadden on it?
Oh, he should have been. Yeah, and Missy says yolk sushi is bad enough all by itself. I quite like sushi. It's something that I first tried here in Stockholm. To be fair,
I like Japanese girls' asses.
I've not been there. And Nave ATV said the vibe's there if you wanted. Like, I like your branding there on the detail.
Navy.
That's where I first saw it too. He's talking about Showdown Little Tokyo. And then Justin. Okay, are we getting more Hardy books? Is it a deal or no deal? So I started writing an episode for a friend Alex in America, and I've been working. You know what? While we're here, is there any because these are only short episodes called Castletown Tales. They're like stories about people around the town. Is there anything in particular that you would like me to write? And if you're watching this live later on, put it in the comment section, man, for some suggestions, because I've had writer's block, and it's usually because I like bouncing ideas off people, and I have somewhat. But I started writing a script today, right? And the idea of the script was basically, okay, I'll fucking read this bit out so far. I mean, I really should.
You've got quite a lot there.
So it's basically called Slava Mayo. So
Slava Mayo.
So it goes intro with beverage, exterior. Eddie sits with a box of supplies at a picnic table facing the town. We see Tesco's lights dwarfing the rest of the Castletown skyline. He pulls out a bottle of Kahlua, vodka and milk and ice, pours the contents into a large jug, pulls out a shaker with cream, pours the contents into a large pint glass, applies the cream, then produces a Cadbury's chocolate flake and crumbles the chocolate on top of the cream. It's a kind of magic. This beverage is fantastic. Eddie then proceeds to drink the huge White Russian, enjoying it fondly. Fuck me, that's how we do. The Caucasian, aka the White Russian. Russia isn't the most popular country here in the Western world now, especially with the US-backed taxpayer-funded proxy brother war that's been happening over yonder in Ukraine. It's basically an extension of the US foreign policy to start wars that keep giving the military-industrial complex boys nice tidy profits off war and bloodshed. Satanic bastards working for think tanks such as the Project for a New American Century. Bad cunts, man. Eddie takes yet another swig of the mesmerizing tastener. Oh, sweet baby Ray. That would put hair on your gooch. Here's a story for you now. I call it Stinchin's Heroes, a tale of local lads in Castletown that went off to fight the Russians in the Foreign Legion on behalf of Moneyman, Chonkamir Zelensky. Voiceover. Meet local lad Matty Stinchin and his band of merry men. Well, his two mates, Barry O'Neill and Kevin Murray. The boys were down in their luck and haven't been working for a while. The price of inflation was getting them down. Men couldn't afford Goodfellas pizzas and Dolmio sauce. So now they're sitting at home, looking at shite on TV. Matty comes up with a brainwave. We see Matty, early 30s, wiry, dark-haired man, sitting around a flat with two henchmen are watching lunchtime news. TV news anchor. Fight in Ukraine in the Kherson region continues. Matty, here boys, I reckon we can get stuck into a bit of active duty combat. Barry, huh? Sure, what else are we doing? You want to go off fighting Russian lads in Ukraine? Fuck that crack, Kevin said. So, how would we even get out there? I heard men got blown up in a bus in a chopper raid. Matty, don't mind that. I've heard there's at least 9 lads from Ireland that have gone out there already. We can do a GoFundMe and make a few bob, become power legends, get respect from townsfolk. 1 week later, the chipper, internal. Eddie and Buzz and French Toast are sitting in the chipper enjoying the chicken fillet burger and curry chips.
I love the detail.
Buzz cannot beat the CFB. Frenchie, what the hell's a CFB? Buzz bites into his burger. His face is one of pure bliss, transfixed on the flavour and texture of the burger. What's a CFB? Eddie, chicken fillet burger. Why did you have to go turn it into an acronym? Buzz is broken from his moment of culinary delight. To save time, me junkie, I wanted to eat my CFB. Again, he dives in for more. Frenchie's taken back by his ignorance. Salmon walks in. How are you, lads? Man, Salmon! What news have you from the town? Not a lot now. I was going to come in for a CFB and a CCC. What the fuck is a CCC? Oh, that's a curry cheese chips. Why is everyone talking in acronyms?
Oh, I love a fucking CCC.
Oh, me too, man. I've got chips and some Irish curry sauce and cheese, so we can fix that after this. It all started last week when Matty Stinchin started doing videos live from Ukraine. Matty Stinchin in what? Oh, it was all over the TikTok and that. Whole town was talking about it. The boys are pure heroes, hey. Fuck that TikTok shite. Full of headers and Chinese spyware. Frenchie. Stinson! From out the old Castlebar Road. What's going on? He's off fighting a war now. He used to work in the warehouse in Argos. Now he's in an army with guns, like. Killing lads. Yeah, apparently so. Self and 2 mates, Barry and Kev. Buzz starts groaning with delight while eating. His face is contorted with the lovely flavours. Would you eat like a man instead of pleasuring that burger like a pig? Buzz, CTFOM. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Salmon, chill the fuck out, man. Frenchie, show us the video. I want to see it. Salmon pulls out his phone and shows a video of Matty dressed in Irish combat fatigues. The lads are wearing military tactical gear that looks like as if it was cobbled together from a second-hand shop. Kev wears a fishing vest. Meanwhile, Barry has a hunter's jacket on him. We hear the sound of gunfire. They're holding out what looks like proper guns, but can't make out if they're airsoft or not. Matty, quick, update for you all. We're BEL. That means behind enemy lines. For those of you not privy to military terminology. Kevin, get down, man. Caliber missile incoming. We hear the sound of a rocket. The camera pans over to a missile flying through the air. Barry, take evasive action. HDD, boys. DNC. Frenchie, pause the video. What does that mean? Hard time done? Buzz, heavy trowel dropping. HDD. Buzz thinks again. Hard tits, Del Monte.
Heavy trowel.
What does that even mean? What, DNC? Democratic National Congress? Heard about that shower. Crooked as a dog's back leg. Are they working for Chuck Schumer and the boys? Chuck Schumer? Who the fuck is that? Salmon. DNC. Duck and cover. Fair play to you, Salmon. You're handy enough with the deciphering crack. You're a regular Dan Brown. What's HDD mean? Salmon goes into a bizarre facial expression as he cracks the code. The lads wait for a viable response. Hit the deck. Hit the deck, duck and cover. The lads are impressed. Salmon goes and orders food. What's the story with the boys like? What boys? Stinchin. He's not fighting. He doesn't look like the army type. I don't know. Buzz. Whole town's been talking about them. Pure heroes, man. They can do no wrong. Here, look at this here. They were last seen held up in a house that's getting blasted by pure massive guns. Safe house. Int. Night. Video 2. Matty, how you know? Self and the boys have to leave the foxhole. We found shelter in this house. The Russian artillery shells are getting closer, but I think we might be just out of range. And we'll have to keep on moving. Regroup with the rest of the Legion as we prepare to break out of the salient. Big boom and explosion, camera shaking. That was a close one. We've got to keep on moving. Take what you need and leave the rest. TTFN. Eddie studying the footage. I never knew they had Velux windows over there in Ukraine. Look, on the shelf, there's a box of chocolate Kimberley biscuits. Frenchie, a whole tin of Kimberley biscuits. That's a bit impractical. Buzz, who cares, man? They're heroes. I sent them €20. Go fund me. They need everything they can get. When they come back to Castletown, they'll have a class welcome party, medal ceremony, the lot. Look at this. They're actually live streaming from a foxhole. Foxhole. In the video, Matty and the boys are pinned down, waiting for reinforcements. There's something of a firefight. There's really obvious Irish flora, such as wind bushes and grey Irish landmarks all around. Kevin, watch your 10. There's enemy forces advancing from those bushes. Matty, fire at will. Lots of shooting sounds take place, but it's angled in such a way where there's no muzzle flash to be seen. Matty to camera, it's really important that you donate to the cause. We need all the financial support we can get. We're still waiting on those M4 carbines and body armor from Uncle Sam. In the meantime, help our war efforts by going to GoFundMe/Stinchins Heroes. Slavia Ukraine. Back to the chipper. Buzz, no, what did I tell you? Eddie, have the boys been making much claw wedge off the donations? Oh yeah, $7,000 so far in just 1 week. Eddie, fuck me, that's some solid wedge, if ever I heard it. Salmon, they need every penny they can get. Buzz, shall we go for a wander to work off the grub? Frenchie, come on, watching this war shite would depress a man. Makes me glad that we're living in Mayo and not out there in the shit. Eddie, goes to show just how fast the place can go tits up. A walk will do us good. Do a bit of grateful reflection. So then the rest of it is just like notes that I've done.
Did you start today?
Yeah. So here's a couple of notes. Eddie and Buzz stumble into the frame one day and threaten to blow the lid off the whole thing live on a stream. What the fuck are you lads doing hiding in the bushes? Are you dogging it out, man? Eddie and Buzz have to go along with it. Oh, we just ran into our friends back home from Mayo, Eddie and Buzz.
Who's this asshole here?
Huh? Graham Russell. Graham Russell's he's a regular feature. Let's see what some of your Graham Russell's back. Is that Ed Byrne? Hey, 5-year-old man punched in the birth cert. Oh, we got some comments. Active combat, few cans, middle of Clontaft Paranda. Castletown works. How do I attract a mate? Just wear some John Paul Gaultier. Look at some men's magazines. Look at the clothes. You'd be class.
Lynx Africa.
Lynx Africa.
It's always a good book.
You cannot fucking... you're telling me your guest in your chat just came of that. Don't know what that means. Sorry. Let's see what we got. Cool story. Go on. Some great military references in there. Having salmon in there adds a lot to the comedy value, even more out of his depth than normal. Yeah, so that was the so if I go back to it, I mean, I shouldn't be fucking blowing the beans with it, but it's if you have any suggestions of other episodes, fucking I'll write them. So Eddie and Buzz go along with it. Oh, we just ran into our friends from back in home in Mayo, Eddie and Buzz. Eddie and Buzz wouldn't really have much of an opinion on Matty and his mates, other than they're total larpers, geeks, and they're con men. Eddie gets a whisper into his ear from, let's say from Kev. Eddie's face looks interested in this lucrative touch. Matty tries to get them into the conversation with prompts. The lads are reluctant and wary at first. Well, lads, great to have you over here with us in Kherson. Those Ruskies won't know what hit them. Slav Ukraine. The who won't what? Who are we fighting? The commies or the Nazis? Says Buzz. Staff Sergeant Decky will get you up to speed on the mission brief, soldiers. Can the dog come with? I forgot the dog was in it. Who's the dog with him? Can the dog come with? Asked Buzz. He had a rowdy golden retriever with him called Blue, his sister's dog. He's sound. He'd fight the He'd fight the Indochina rebels and win, says Buzz. Yes. Eddie, I'm glad you brought your explosive disposal dog with you. He will be a real asset to us in our campaign to free the beleaguered resistance of Ukraine. Buzz has a super value carrier bag containing Touch Gold and Mega Meanies and a chicken roll. Here, we brought supplies from the homeland. Took great care to keep them fresh. That's as far as I
That's
go.
a fucking lovely thing.
Oh
There's
man.
definitely something there for sure. Eh? It's fucking really funny. You can picture it like.
Fuck, I've just deleted some stuff.
Just
Edit. Redo
put
typing.
no, it's
Oh,
CMD and Z.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, that's just gone again. I have to.
Do why then?
Go on, do it.
Do
Oh, you've lost fucking. You've lost even more.
why then?
Ah,
What?
fuck. Hold on. No. You're leave the final draft to me now. Redo. All right, what is it? Redo is
Undo type. Redo element change.
Shift Command and Z. Fucking hell, man! I still haven't got the hang of the shortcuts. Oh no! Fuck me. I'll do, yeah. Fuck.
Have you saved? You should do it in fucking Google Docs anyway.
Google Docs.
Just can't lost it down. Just
Yeah, but I have the iCloud job. So yeah, that was that. So that was a nice little bit of where can I get the entire DVD set? It's absolutely vanished, says Harvey Smith. Well, look, all of the obviously the DVDs had nice little extras on them, but you can get some lads just uploaded all the videos to YouTube, so you can get them all on YouTube. But if you want the DVDs, it's nice.
Is there anywhere where you can get when you've done the Friday night show? Does that exist or what?
Oh yeah, man. The fucking Brendan O'Connor show. That's gone, man. I don't know where that is. I actually
got a copy of it.
I got onto the archives in RTE and apparently got to pay to get them. I was like, fuck that, man. I'm not fucking.
That's one of my favorite fucking Irish TV moments of all time.
Oh man, yeah.
Just go out the rooms and all. Fucking the boys
Man,
drinking cans.
my plan was just to fucking trash the set, properly fucking start smashing it up. And
you made a brief attempt at it, to be fair.
well, I was gonna do it, and I was like, "Where'd you get this, man?" Helene Turkington, and the man Brendan O'Connor was like, "Oh, that's an interior design joke. Jeez, that's pretty highbrow for this show."
He was a wanker, to be honest, too. He
Yeah,
was like, "Oh, well done, guys."
But you know what? I had I saw the look in his face, and he looked fucking scared, man. He looked like this is gonna go anyway, and I was like, if I was a twat, which I'm not, I would have gone. I have your balls in my hand now. God.
What was the story though, where some of the boys were in the front row and some of these were on the stage?
Look at this. Trying to disguise themselves as Ukrainian refugees to take advantage of the free handouts. We're living in a hotel now, boys. Fucking out in Brady House. Fucking class. Come out, man.
That's fucking I like that.
That was a good one, all right. Look at this. CGH93 says, I heard Brendan O'Connor keeps Frodo Baggins in a cellar. Oh, no, that's fucking Brendan O'Connell. Brendan O'Connell. I always get Brendan O'Connell. Who's the fucking Miss Brown Boys one?
Brendan O'Carroll.
Brendan O'Carroll, yeah. Apparently he's in Mensa. And the reason he extols the fact that he has, and I'm not doubting his IQ because he has made a successful business model and apparently drives around in a Ferrari in Florida half the year. So he's done well. He's made a lot of money. But I like the way he reassures people that he's actually a Mensa member, even though like the pond life that would enjoy Miss Brown's Boys would probably not score so high on the IQ test. So,
but I've heard before that he's a really cool dude,
I'd say he's sound enough, man. I mean, I met him once. I don't want to shit on him. It's just,
Do you remember that the guys he had like a tail here in his hair one time, and he was away with the Irish football team at one of the World Cups, and the guys cut his tail off, his hair, and he fucking as a joke, and he like completely threw the.
And was he bald with the ponytail?
Like, well, yeah, it was kind of. It wasn't a ponytail; it was like a tail here. Yeah,
He had one of them.
Yeah.
Sure, he did him a favour.
Well,
the sentimental value was through the roof.
He didn't say it like that.
Missy said, "I will now smoke a little herb in honor of Mike Tyson." Mike Tyson, it's incomparable. Sorry, I meant to read this out. Sorry, Harvey Smith. Happy to pay Mr. Malone all genius stuff. Gassed, you just gave me a shout out, albeit a small crowd. Hey, maybe a small crowd, but it's a fucking sound crowd. I'd rather have a small crowd of sound people than a huge crowd of fucking assholes. The lovely thing is about the stream, and we just have fucking really nice people, and it is a nice hangout that is archived. So happy to give the cash and the claw. Oh, but a claw wedge never goes astray, man. Hard times with the old recession and all. Thank you very much, Harvey. And if anyone does want to drop the main man a few quid, PayPal /Maloney's Digest. And I tell you one thing: when I get the little fucking the people who have given me PayPal contributions, man, I tell you, fucking, it's coming very handy this time of year. I tell you that every time of year, it's always fucking nice to have. You know what I mean? Get the bags of dust in.
Massive.
I'm a joking.
Very nice.
Just food and stuff, man. You know what I mean? Heating, fucking bills, rent, and all that crap.
It's cold.
Justin Crow says, the only live chat I partake in, first and only. My man Justin.
Likewise, Justin.
Exactly. He's 8-ball. If you see him in the comment section, it's 8-ball.
Don't be telling anybody that.
Sorry about that. Look at this, Shawnee. For a little Pinot. Good lad, Shawnee. Fair play to you. Shawnee's a fucking grand man altogether. He's the heart of an old pony. And then cheers to that, the Rod. Fair play. He brought Rothwein. Sounds like Rothweiler of Stephen French. Ein Rotwein aus der Flasche von Markus Schneider und Thomas Hensel. Hensel und Gretel. So this is a lovely image there of Hansel und Gretel.
Do you know
there they are in the woods.
I was actually going to get a
nice little ditty.
I was actually going to get
wines.
a bottle of whiskey, like a liter bottle of whiskey. And then I went, oh, fuck it, because do I drink it on the plane?
Yeah.
So I'll drink wine on the plane.
It's
a good job I didn't, because if we were drinking here, drinking whiskey now, it wouldn't be much fun for anybody.
It could be.
It's not good fun for us.
Yeah.
Shite for everybody else.
How about that? And another fucking thing. Brendan Gleeson.
Fucking eyebrows.
No, I'm not bringing up stuff. Wine from the Rhine? What would you say? Wein from das Rhine. I don't know. Sounds grim. Yeah, it does.
Good,
but we have done a 2-hour and 32-minute live stream with everybody. I just want to say thank you to all for sticking it. Thank you to Stateside, David McKinney, and Chris Perez and Rod.
Was Perez on too?
He was on earlier on. Yeah. He was giving us live footage from Boston. He was downtown Boston in some trendy bar in the theatre district.
Okay.
But I'm hoping to come and do. Look, Pitties or Rotties, Graham Russell, always a great contributor to the live stream. And you know what? You can just see them skulking around and the jealousy just oozing out with them. Do you know what I mean? Do you get me? And Missy says, so glad to be accepted here, even though I'm usually the only girl. Well, there was a couple of girls in as well, and ladies are always welcome. It's always good to have you in. Navy TV, hope it all comes together for the new episodes, brother. Up there with the likes of Partridge and Peep Show. Thank you very much for saying so. I mean, that is the
funnest
yeah.
ever.
Johnson's here. Johnson. Who's the Johnson now? Johnson. Hey ho, I'm sure
that Peep Show episode where they eat the dog. Did you see that one?
Eating mummy. What if it's Johnson and Sophie wearing masks?
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
It's fucking outrageous. Anyway, look, I'll talk to you all later on. Good luck and good bless to you. Good night, and thanks for sticking it out. And we'll chat to you soon.
Free Palestine.
Good luck and good bless. Chuck your alert to Lottie. Armored cars and tanks and guns.
Came to take away us.
Sunday, bloody Sunday. Oh, so you got to mow the lawn. The kids are running around. Read the papers. Oh, Sunday, bloody Sunday. Actually, Alan, that was about massacre. Oh, massacre. Anyway, have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. For those of you who stuck around for the entire duration, well done. Fair balls. And good luck and good bless. Take care of yourselves and look out for good times this weekend. See you during the week.